AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Yeah. In the building, baby Bubba. He said, hit the button already.
AllBall suckers.
You point to the crowd. Hey, sucker. We live.
Big Flea. Biggest y'all. Get y'all asses up.
Wake the fuck up. In the building. The motherfucking building. We had 2 days to get over it. But don't you think we ain't thinking about these bum ass Knicks, man?
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again. Flaming these motherfuckers. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry.
You see, now my day, my Sunday gets a little brighter. Beautiful ladies of AllBall TV is pulling up in the building. The beautiful, the lovely, they get the sexy, the exquisite. Mo was in the building. Mo, what up, baby?
Happy Sunday, Mo. Good morning.
Easy like Sunday morning. Somebody said I look like Lionel Richie. My hair grows out too much. He's a racist, so it's math. It made it even funnier. Brooks essentially was signaling that we all regular weed. Yo, Mo, send me that. If there's a clip or whatever he said, please send it to me because you ain't gotta get all white over there started. But I said, Flea, I'm in all white party wearing all black. Yo, Jeezy got some classic lines, man. I used to hit the kitchen lights. More cockroaches everywhere. Come on, baby Bubba. Oh, boy, I'm snapping you out of it. I'm sorry.
Super underrated.
He got classic one-liners, man. Classic one-liners.
Young.
Like that fucking bum-ass Knicks. Bum-ass KAT with his classic bum-ass one-liners going to the line. B-line. Fumbling and bumbling and stumbling. And we going to get to you, Brunson. Bumming it up. Knicks, big loss. Little Knicks. Little tricks, please. 112-107 loss to the Phoenix Suns. Look at Booker's face. Supposed to elbow him like Stewart did to Brunson, man. Booker's 31, keep Suns hot. You see the highlight of the headline, whatever the hell you call it. I'm sorry. Let's look at the stat line. OG Anunoby, 15 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. He had 9 free throws, man. 8 rebounds. He was active. Wasn't active enough. 11 points for Mikal Bridges. We're going to get to you in a second. Really good defense, not going to lie. But 8 rebounds.
Where?
He was holding opponents.
I don't know what you said.
Where?
They were 2 of 12 shooting on him. We'll get to that in a second, y'all. 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3. He did hit one top of the key, Flea. It's those wing shots that he can't hit. 15 points for Karl-Anthony. Karl-Anthony Towns, 12 rebounds, 15 and 12 from our leader. Mike Brown said he's our leader. 15, 12.
Our fearless leader. Do you remember that? Do you remember Kyle Lowry? Do you remember that?
Nah, when did you say that?
Okay, you don't remember. I'll jog your memory later. There's a classic clip of us when the guy, he was like, it looks like he shot him. And Kyle Lowry fell on the floor. Yeah, I said, yeah. And you was like, is that your leader? Our fearless leader.
Yes, trapped in the 90s. Sad lion. The Knicks was sad
lion.
as well in the end, especially because the 27 from Jalen Brunson you see there, 9 of 19 from the field. He shot 99 of 19, 5 of 10 from 3. He started off on fire too. 4 free throws. Everyone around the league is complaining about free throws, so it is what it is. 2 crucial turnovers and just 3. He didn't play well down the stretch at all, which is where he should be performing at his highest. Deuce McBride, 17 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3. Decent defense. He was active, 3 steals. Well, more than decent defense. He was doing good, in my opinion. Everybody else didn't fall in line. 12 points for Jordan Clarkson. He was Jordan Clarkson. I can't be mad at him as much as I can be mad at the stars. 8 points, 14 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson. He started off clunky to me, but the fourth quarter he dominated, and we just didn't complete the mission. No points for McCollum. I didn't understand him being the first young guy off the bench that game. Just I don't get it anymore. Tyler Kohler, 2 points, 104 from the field. He just hasn't been consistent. He kept that up. Diawara, again, 4 minutes of action. Was that 1.1 foul? He's starting to, we're not understanding what's going on with him. 27 points for Dylan Brooks, the villain. Step back threes over Mitchell Robinson. He was just in Dylan Brooks mode. He also had 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He was 8 of 15 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3. Just, you talk about maybe the league candidate of most improved at this point. He's in that category. 12 points for Royce O'Neal. He was hitting threes. Nobody guarded him. Brunson just leaving him open. That shit pissed me off. 10 points for Mark Williams. 5 or 6 from the field. Disgusting. All these guys are disgusting. 41 points for Devin Booker. 10 of 23 from the field. They blitzed him way too late. You didn't watch the OKC game. Just keep the ball out of his damn hands. People didn't play. All right, now I'm starting to get pissed. 6 points for Colin Gillespie. He wasn't really a big factor, but he controlled the ball. He didn't have any he had 1 turnover. I thought he didn't have any. Of course, a Nova Cat that Jalen Brunson said he loves after the game. Brunson, watch your fucking mouth, dog. I ain't in the mood for that shit. Grayson Allen, 2 of 10 from the field, 10 points, and just he was part of getting on the Knicks' nerves. They was getting in our heads. McBride, Brunson snatching the ball from McBride like that. It just, you could tell they were just off. They were letting the emotions get to them. 7 points for Goodwin. Same thing for Ryan Dunn. They played just a collective game, grind out game by the Phoenix Suns. And you see here, they control most of the game. It was only little peaks that the Knicks got involved and got the lead. They couldn't hold it out. You see there, towards the end, the Knicks got it close, but they just couldn't close out. 13 lead changes. The biggest lead for Phoenix was 12. The game was tied 10 times. Of course, the Knicks lost 112 to 107. They just dominated the boards, 50 to 37. Assist battle, Phoenix edged them out, 22 to 23. Steals battle, Phoenix edged us out, 3 to 4. Block battle, Phoenix kind of dominated, 4 to 1. Turnover battle, crucial. 17 turnovers for the Knicks, 9 for the Phoenix Suns. 45% from 3 45% from the field we shot to 44 from Phoenix. 39% from 3 we shot, 38 from Phoenix. The shooting was close. 81% from the free throw line. KAT missed a couple of free throws that were crucial. 87% from the free throw line. Phoenix shot. Points in the paint, the Knicks 34, Phoenix 38. That's tough because who the fuck is stopping us on Phoenix? 16 second chance points for the Knicks, 11 for Phoenix. Fast break points, 4 to 6. So nobody was running in transition. It was really good, great first half. I forgot to highlight how many turnovers Brunson had because that's really what was going crazy. 5 turnovers for KAT, 4 for Jalen Brunson. So our stars combined, our leaders, Mike Brown.
Half of the team's turnovers.
9 of the 17.
17. Okay.
More than half. AllBall. Oh, I'm sorry, Chad. I didn't highlight you guys. AllBall.
Hold on, real quick. If Tory B is here, I got smoke for Tory B. Go ahead, OG.
Wow.
Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Big shout out to the chat. Very disappointing loss. Once again, another loss on the road. But keep preaching the same thing. I don't know how you expect to be a good basketball team if you can't win on the road. But when the ball game was tied up, and it was maybe roughly about 2 minutes left, and Brunson had the ball in his hands, I thought of Flea. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm going, yo, Flea, we good. Because what we always say, keep the game close. We got the best close in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Brunson just fucked the game up. I'm one of the biggest Brunson stands. We cannot have all this smoke for everybody and leave him out. Brunson is starting to look like it's either, and I can't defend him. I'm not making no excuses. It's either he's mentally or physically tired, or the league has caught up to Brunson. And the old ugly lady might be right.
I don't think she's ugly though. So your younger days.
Aging like cottage cheese.
Like I said,
That's what white
Aging
women.
like
Ugly.
cottage cheese.
That's what
Thank
white
you,
women
sweet.
do. White women.
The old ugly lady and a lot of NBA aficionados just might be right. Now, I may be a prisoner of the moment because Brunson got have 50 today, and then I'm right back on the bandwagon. But I'm trying to stay in the present. I have to be honest. Brunson is looking like shit. He's looking just as bad as KAT. And his numbers is camouflaging it because he's still getting you almost 30. But the mental mistakes and breakdown, the low basketball IQ, the way Brunson is playing, his body language, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know him personally, so I can't sit here and say, hey, well, this is going on. No. So when we talk about basketball, he is playing like shit. He's supposed to be the leader. He's supposed to be the guy we follow. Captain Clutch. Key to the city. This is all Brunson. Yeah, I can't. I despise KAT at this point. Right? But Brunson deserves all the smoke. Bro, we love you to the point where we try to sit up here and defend you every Knicks Rehab. We don't even like giving you smoke. That's how much we love Brunson. But today, strike two, nigga. Strike two, nigga. We asked a question a while ago about the Giannis trade. Hey, AllBall, Fabian, if we get the call and they ask for Brunson, and of course we just automatically went berserk. No, we ain't listening. We ain't this. We ain't that. God damn it, we listening.
You gotta listen to everything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta listen to everything. When Giannis is on the table, you gotta listen to everything. When Giannis is on the table, you gotta listen to everything. Go ahead, OG. Don't let these niggas scare you off. Don't let Fabian's facial expressions. Don't let these niggas in the chat. Go ahead.
Let me explain something, both of y'all in the chat. I'm never being bamboozled again. Never being bamboozled again. I'm standing on what I stand on from now on. I've been saying it. G and Bridges is regular weed. How long have I been saying this, Fleet? Them niggas is not starters on championship contending teams. Can they start in Washington? Can they start in Memphis? Yes. But they ain't starting nowhere else. I've been saying it. Them niggas ain't shit. You get paid the max and can't throw a lob?
They threw some lobs.
That was a bad pass. You talking about OG.
You get paid the max.
It was a bad pass.
And can't throw a lob.
It was a bad pass. For sure.
This is not on Mike Brown. These guys are just breaking down mentally and physically down the stretch. We are getting punked. We watch us get punked in Detroit. Now we just watch us get punked in Phoenix. Just the mental warfare is getting to a point where I've been saying it. The front office need to have a talk with the two big dogs. What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? Brunson, you may get a little rope because you saved us $100 million. But at this point, what's going on, bro? You and KAT literally can't be on the floor together. When we watch the game down the stretch, when Brunson got the ball, he is not passing KAT the ball. He ain't looking for KAT. He ain't, it's crazy. And I've been saying it. I'm not going back on my word no more. They don't like each other. They don't like each other. Brunson might look at KAT like, you bum ass nigga, you saw I ain't giving you the ball. And KAT may be looking at him like, nigga, pass the ball. But Brunson don't pass KAT the ball. I don't know what people was looking at. Been saying this. You cannot be successful if your two best players aren't on the same page. Fabian, we all know you ain't got to like me. Respect me. You ain't got to like me.
But the great teams like each other. But the great teams.
But hold on.
In the moment, they figure out a way to like each other.
I don't I'll put it on tie the ribbon in a bow. They respect each other.
I can roll with that.
Right. Sweet. Listen, a lot of these championship contending teams, a lot of the legends, a lot of the historic teams, be smoke. But you know what? We here for one cause and one cause only, to win. Them two dudes don't like each other. Brunson literally don't pass KAT the ball, right? But for me, we are in deep trouble. I said it how many Knicks we had. When sharks see blood in the water, what do? The league is picking on us. Once again, another road loss. And what I don't understand is after Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks, who the fuck is these other niggas? And we lose the ball game. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. Please let me have my moment. You go no. Because I'm not allowing you. Because I'm not allowing you to do that today. Them other niggas ain't shit. Cut it out.
Them niggas is in the league.
Like I said,
so they're like, hold on, they're 22-10. They're in the West.
Once again, after Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks, these other niggas that's cooking our toast. Big shout out to Skino. I got to steal that from you.
Cooking our toast? Cooking our toast?
Nah, Skino did say that, though. Skino did say that.
That's how Skino vouches. That's his shit. Right.
Yeah, he did say that. No funny shit. Hold on, OG. When I heard that shit, I was like, pocket, that shit is fire. That shit is fire.
Enough is enough. Right? You look at a Dylan Brooks and you look at a Devin Booker. Where was Wingstop? Defensively, once again, terrible. Yes, we can blame Brunson all day, but like I keep repeating to my brothers, everybody gets the smoke. Listen, at this point, we're just a bad basketball team. Guys are not producing, and it's just getting worse and worse. And down the stretch is, where we think, we have the best closer. And he's starting to look a little shaky. I don't know if the league caught up to him. I don't know if it's just, from us being just New Yorkers and diehard Knicks fans, but we have to be honest. Brunson is looking bad out there. He's looking bad out there. And when you're the leader of the team, the best player of the team in any sport, we know who gets the blame. Yeah, we can roast KAT all day. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get to that. But listen, Brunson has to play better. He doesn't take care of the ball. Just bad decisions down the stretch. And it's just no good. And when you get that from your best player, it becomes infectious. We know that. I keep telling y'all, we all play ball, whether high level or low level. When a person ain't passing you the ball, when you feel a person is making weird or bad decisions, it has a weird effect on you. When you go, fuck it, go ahead. Fuck it, play defense for. Fuck it, I'm going to go for the rebound for. Brunson is playing bad basketball on all levels. Don't let the numbers fool you. He deserves all the smoke. But, Flea, I'll let you cook. No matter how bad anybody plays. If our guys are not knocking down shots and the other team is knocking down shots, how are you expecting to win ball games? Like y'all said, when we look, all other teams' players knock down shots, make the right plays. Guys, wide open. Bricks. It's to the point, like I said, we are a bad basketball team. And I've been saying this. Depending on the schedule, what happens when we start playing good teams 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row? We lucky the schedule is a little sweet. But as you see, on the road against good teams, we play bad basketball. And eventually, there's going to have to be moves to be made before the trade deadline. So, Fabian, I hope we could discuss it maybe later. Washington Wizards waive CJ McCollum. We need to go pick him up.
The Hawks.
I'm sorry, Fleet. The Hawks. Yeah. The Hawks waive CJ McCollum. Go get him. So, I'm just very disappointed that, we just looking like a very bad basketball team, and we're just lucky Detroit and Boston lost the other day. But the record, fuck the numbers guys are putting up. We are looking like a bad basketball team when we're out on the floor, and it's just bad at this point. It is tough to watch, and I'm just very, very, very disappointed in our Knicks, especially former captain, my favorite player in the NBA, Jalen Brunson. I am very disappointed, and I would love to hear him talk. I would love to hear him say what the fuck is going on and how he's going to fix this shit. I'm tired of these guys not talking, Fleet. I want to hear what the fuck is on your mind. It ain't got to be after a game at a podium. You niggas got these bum-ass podcasts. Everybody got social media. Hit up one of these analysts or one of these reporters. Tell us what the fuck is going on. Come on, man. This shit is bad. It's bad, and I'm just over everybody. But everybody's on strike 3. Brunson is on strike 2. Floor is yours, Flea.
Flea to 77. I thought I wasn't gonna like him at first, but he be keeping it real. Thank you for your $4.99. I was at the game in Phoenix. We got whooped by randoms. I think they started letting Suns fans get in the game. I think Kyler Murray got some minutes. That's funny. That's funny. That's the AllBall boy. 22-10, whatever their record is with Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, and who knows who play. Mr. All White. What we feeling right now? How we responding to AllBall?
Cream, baby. You know we don't wear white after Labor Day. Come on, man. Be respectful. You know the rules. You know the motherfucking rules, baby. Don't do that. It's a good call, Scully. Tell me where you got that from. Send me the link. That's what they say. Send me the link. I like that, Scully. I like that. It's nice.
I like the back smack along with a compliment. That's very New York of you.
You know how I flow. Listen, man. I gotta refute OG's first point. We're not a bad basketball team. We're just an extremely inconsistent basketball team right now. Just flat out. We're just an inconsistent team. We got good players, but we're just not playing well right now. And I think the New York Knicks fan base got a little punch drunk last year from being in the Eastern Conference Finals, being close to an NBA Finals. You think bringing back the same exact team is going to garner some of the same results we had last year, and that's just not the case. That's just not the case. Leave it up to the Knicks to, be the exception to the rule with the team. The last couple of teams that have gone to the Eastern Conference Finals have made their way to the NBA Finals. Leave it up to the fucking Knicks to be the exception to the rule. We don't look cohesive. We don't, like I said the other day, we don't look like we enjoy playing together. We don't look like we're having fun. We're not on the string. And everybody's playing poorly. When teams are playing like this, you can't pick out guys that are having good moments. Deuce McBride had good moments the other night, but he was shit on defense as a whole. Brunson is having good moments. He's putting the ball in the basket. You go look at the box score. What is he averaging? Oh, he's averaging almost 30, so it can't be Brunson. That's how this shit works. If we're losing games the way we're losing games, the whole team is shit. Stop telling me about what certain niggas is doing. The entire team is not living up to expectations right now. We look like an easy lick. We look like the nigga on the corner with the glasses on that just not protecting himself, and we could go take his candy and his lunch money and pat him on his butt. We look like that nigga. Nobody's scared of us. It don't matter what gym you go in. You could think that all you got to do is put your hands on the New York Knicks and the game is going to change. All you got to do is foul them. All you got to do is muck the game up. And they're going to go like this. They're not going to put their chest up. They're not going to put their hands up. They're not going to fight. We don't look like the same team we did last season. The fight. The togetherness. I'm not going to leave my man out there on the island. How many times do we see guys just leave each other on the island? How many times am I saying to myself, where the fuck is the help? All right, you beat the first defender. That happens. Everybody's not a great on-ball defender. But what is team defense about? If you get beat by the first guy, the backside help is coming. The low man is there. We never have the low man. We never have him. He's never in the right position. Ever. Win stop. Dylan Brooks had 20 points in the first half. Licking his chops, looking at you niggas like, y'all niggas ain't shit. Who? Bridges? They started Bridges on Booker. And Booker's like, I used to kill this nigga in practice. This nigga was my rookie. And he still ain't shit. That's how the Phoenix Suns was looking at us the other day. That's how they was looking at us the other day.
Hold on, real quick, Flea. Mo reminded us. Devin Booker hit that step back three on Mitchell Robinson, and he hit him with the regular weed.
They watch us. They watch us. I'm smoking this nigga now. I'm smoking it. Mitchell Robinson. We have bigger problems than just from an individual level at this point. I'm done talking about, oh, KAT ain't doing this, KAT ain't doing that. I'm done with the Wingstop ain't doing this, Wingstop ain't doing that. I'm done with Jalen Brunson ain't turning the ball over late in games. He don't trust his guys. I'm done with the individual finger pointing. As a team, we're playing like shit. And this is the same exact team that was like this throughout the season last year. You hit certain points of adversity. I never felt like things were gonna sway, or we didn't look together, or guys are branching off. They got this 40-game rule. Before 40 games, every champion over the last 40 years has won 27 games before they lost 13. So by the 40-game mark, champions have won 20 games and lost 13. The Knicks don't have the opportunity to do that no more. So if we want to win a championship, we're going to be the first team in 40 years to not do that. We're not that good. We're not that fucking good. There's a lot of shit to go around right here. I'm done with the blaming this guy, blaming that guy. Mike Brown, your rotations look like shit. You don't look like you know what lineups work best for you. I cannot blame this completely on the absence of Josh Hart, although y'all know I'm the biggest Josh Hart fan here. But I cannot blame not playing with any heart because Josh Hart is not there. We literally play with no heart. The first time we smack somebody in the face and they get up off the mat, it's like, damn, we got to hit him again? Yes, nigga, you got to keep hitting these niggas. This is the NBA. You got to keep hitting them until they die. We're not eating what we kill right now. We playing with our food, and I don't think that there's some switch that's going to get flipped. Guys don't even look like they enjoy playing with each other. So that's all of a sudden going to change when Josh Hart comes back? I don't think so. Guys don't want to play defense on a 48-minute basis. That's going to change when Josh Hart come back? I doubt it. This team's rotations are not good. This team's cohesiveness is not good, and it can only get worse from here. It can only get worse from here. When you win one and lose two, all right, then win one and lose three. All right, then win two and lose the next four, or the next 5 games with 2 and 3. Like we're not building good habits no more. We just out there playing. So,
Maybe before you go, real quick, please, what you just said was super dope. What by that? What is that a definition of? A bad team, right?
I can't push back on that, man. We're not giving.
So listen, it's okay
no
to agree with me.
No, I'm with you.
I'm
with you. I'm with you. There's no intricate breakdowns for this no more. Don't tell me what niggas is shooting and this and that. The niggas that we relying on ain't playing good basketball. Flat out. The niggas that's making the big bucks ain't playing good basketball. Flat out. I don't give a fuck about I wanted to pick on Tory B because I saw Tory B talking about we KAT for clicks. KAT ain't playing up to the standard we need him to play at. Call a spade a fucking spade. It ain't a crime. It ain't a crime. Niggas ain't playing up to their standard. The standard. You're 25-12 guy on the career.
Anybody seen David Smith? Getting a little concerned and worried.
Of course not. Why would we see him?
We ain't got him. We ain't got. I'm just a little concerned. You know, I'm always concerned about our family in the chat. I just want to make sure he's okay. So if David Smith, you're somewhere, I just hope you're okay. Can't wait to see you again, my brother.
OG is 2026. You know, adults don't hold themselves accountable. It just doesn't happen in this day and age. It's just not happening.
But what a perfect day for David Smith to pop up and say, KAT, huh? KAT's the problem. I personally, Jalen Brunson played, I think, a really good game up until that end of the fourth quarter, just offensively, because defensively is what Flea's been talking about the last 3 seasons with Jalen Brunson, because you can't. Josh Hart is out. You can't leave Royce O'Neal open. You are gonna guard Royce O'Neal and these other dudes in the corner or wherever they are on the court. It was so many times these people they kept switching. It was 3 guys on one side of the court. Dog, Brunson, your assignment will never be the best guy on the court. Just leave him open. Mike Brown will never tell you to guard him. Ever. Nobody will suggest that. He was horrible defensively. He did get a couple lobs to Mitchell Robinson. And you saw actually after those lobs, that's when Mitchell Robinson started turning up. Because before the lobs, Mitchell Robinson was not feeling it. Then he got those 2 lobs. He got the ball. The play that Brunson got the ball, took a dribble, and kicked it to Mitchell Robinson damn near underneath the basket. And Mitch kicked it back to OG top of the 3. We never see that. That was the first time I could remember ever seeing that. So Brunson is coming to a head now. He is the leader, like you said, AllBall. If you the quarterback, yeah, you get the credit, but now we got to blame you, because we'll get to KAT in a second, but don't tell me that you sitting there saying, well, that's the organization, that's the front office that got Karl-Anthony Towns. Y'all part of the same organization. They've been representing KAT since you've been in diapers. You sitting here telling me that you didn't okay the Julius Randle for KAT trade? Because initially it was Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson. You didn't fight for this? Obviously, they traded Dante, so you were like, oh, I'd rather get rid of Mitch than Dante. That's what it sounds like to me. You initially try to get Dante to stay in the Garden with you, and you wanted KAT. Well, you got KAT, and you don't get him the ball the way you're supposed to. Because I'll get to in a second where people talking this crazy. They're going too far. Like KAT ain't part of this offense. That's the first person that Mike Brown's been calling out all year long, saying he got to be the one to get this thing going for us. But Jalen Brunson at the end of the game, Iman Shumpert already said it. Whatever the first 3.5 quarters look like is what it looks like. The whole point of OKC and the whole point of the Knicks is, however that thing looks, fourth quarter, crunch time, Brunson, it's your time. And it's too many times now where you got to stop going one-on-one or at least be so predictable. It's too many times where the whole team clears out in 2026. That shit was illegal since 1988, something like that. I don't get why you're making it obvious that you're going to Brunson. Why do we stop the offense? Y'all call David Smith and he's out here appear like Candyman, disrespecting our God, Big Dave.
But David Smith is just going. I'm getting sick of the individualism that us as Knicks fans and the media, we find somebody to pick on. And this team is the same exact team that was on the threshold of being able to compete for a championship. And now we're here. So hold the entire team accountable. Like, that's where I'm at. Miss me with the, oh, this nigga not doing this nigga not doing that. Everybody on this basketball team is not playing the way they need to be playing, to their strengths, to what helped us be successful. And I'm being quiet. Y'all niggas wanted a new coach. Cool. Got a new coach. You got what you fucking wanted. But it's not breeding anything different than what y'all was complaining about last year.
Well,
go deep in the bench. Play guys. Have guys fresh. What the fuck is fresh legs look like right the fuck now?
But we didn't all
Nothing.
agree that we didn't all collectively agree that we were in championship contention the entire time KAT has been here. It was really in the playoffs. We beat Detroit, we beat Boston, we were rolling. That's the only time we were all like, yo, hold on. We ain't played like this all season long. And before that, and ever since that, we haven't looked like that. So regardless of who's the coach, who's the lead guy on the team.
Coach. Beat it, Fabian. Don't run from that.
I'm not running from nothing.
You niggas wanted a head coaching change because it was going to take us here. Has it done that? Yes or no?
No.
That's all. I'll continue.
Right,
That's all I wanted to say.
but we didn't feel that way with Tibbs until those 2 series either. So last year, same thing. All you guys can say whatever you want now, all of a sudden in hindsight. Last year around
It
this
ain't
time,
hindsight. I was in it. I
And
was like, I don't know.
what happened
because what the fuck is it going to do?
What happened last year, the end of last fiscal year, 2024, we were saying, hold on a second, we won 10 in a row, whatever it was, but January's coming along. We got OKC twice. Same deal. Same exact deal. The strength of schedule is getting a little bit harder. Same exact deal. We don't play any defense. We were talking about this shit last season. We didn't play defense last year. The highest scoring averages of all time with the starter lineup.
Last year, Fabian, we were tough. You couldn't punk us. You couldn't pop us in the mouth, and we'll go run tell mommy. We weren't like that last year. This team looks disconnected and pussy. That's what it looks. Niggas don't look tough, and we didn't lack that last year. I don't know if that has anything to do with the coach. I'm just saying, last season, we never came here and said, damn, the Knicks didn't look tough tonight. Damn, we lost the game, but we didn't lack toughness. Every night we come here talking about lacking toughness. That starts from the top down. Miss me with that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, absolutely. I think that's the bottom line. And like I could make it, I was trying to think the other day, well, Brunson, you wanted KAT here. You supposed to know how to play with KAT. You supposed to know how to get him the ball. I can make all the excuses for you in the world. You watching the kid Kolik can get anybody the ball damn near, and he's the same size as you. Maybe he has longer arms, longer reach than you. This is boxing, but it's the mentality. And now you're starting to do that. But it should have been like this. It should have been this way from the moment you got KAT. And now we're lagging behind all this. And we've been blaming KAT. We could flame KAT all we want to. I will definitely get to that in a second because you guys are way too nice about who gets the ball. Yeah, Brunson gets the ball. He's supposed to get the ball. And he demands it. He commands. That's what he does. So he fucked up. It's the first time I remember him really doing this in crunch time since he's been a Knick. Before, it was because it was like a lack of skill to me in crunch time. You're too small. You don't have the right. You haven't designed some real one-on-one shit for crunch time. But last season coming into this season, Brunson got his crunch time game up. But now opposing teams are starting to be like, you know what? If you're going one-on-one, we know where you're going. You ain't passing it to KAT. You ain't passing it to nobody. So he has to improve on that. Mikal Bridges, when he was guarding people, I think I saw something. He was, his opposing players, the players that he was guarding was 2 or 12 from the field in the game. All right, cool, bro. But that ain't no fucking wing stop. OG Anunoby, he played, again, good defense one-on-one, but the only person I seen guarding anybody 94 feet was Deuce McBride. That's it. You guys are supposed to be wing stop, these defensive stoppers, and I keep saying it. All these perimeter super dudes, perimeter defenders around the league, they go 94 feet, bro. I seen Jalen Brown doing that shit in the finals against Luka, and he's the finals MVP. So that means he was scoring. What the fuck is OG's excuse and Mikal Bridges' excuse? How come you can't pick up Devin Booker 94 feet? You scared to get cracked? His handle ain't that crazy, and even if it is, pick up, play ball. That shit, how do you allow every team to come down court with 18, 19 seconds left on the shot clock, crossing half court? That's not Brunson's fault. He's not guarding anybody 94 feet. And Mitchell Robinson that first half, disgusting. Karl-Anthony Towns, he is what he is, man. He is what he is. I think he's trying a little bit harder lately, but I could table that for a little bit later. Deuce picking it up. He's still shooting amazingly. And Kolik, come on now. He's not consistent enough. You're going to have to hit that gym for some stamina, hit the bench press, hit the squats. Dog, listen, when these guys, they flat out punked us. And it starts with Brunson, Kolik, Deuce, Bridges. You guys hold all the ones with the ball in your hands. Punking you, elbowing you. Why are you letting Dylan Brooks get to your head? Why are you holding on to the ball like that? Get that shit up. Then Brunson comes by and takes the ball out of your hands. Don't do that. Let Deuce handle that. Don't show no fucking dissension around Brooks. That's what he wants. And they showed it. Oh, boy, I just can't. That's what it is. We're getting straight up punked. This is not, again, it's not effort to me. It's not effort to me. It's that these motherfuckers is punking us. This is what happens when somebody's stronger than you and they show it. They don't have it. Bridges ain't picking up. You ain't picking up nobody 94 feet because they'll punk your ass and you're scared to be embarrassed.
there's no passion in it. I don't even see that they even what your best attribute is as an NBA player, not as a basketball player, but as an NBA player, OG and Bridges, y'all best attributes is stopping guys from being able to score the basketball. And y'all don't take no pride in it no more. So go ahead, OG.
So no, because y'all both made great points, right? But I'm gonna go somewhere else with it, right? We all play. We know the game, right? We love the game. We watch the game. We all have to start being honest. The game and about the plays that the Knicks have, they're not good enough. It's just simple and plain. I'm sorry. I'm tired of arguing guys that every single night they have to overachieve to be successful. We have to play at a high. Our guys individually have to play at an MVP high level to compete in basketball games. That's the truth. You can play for 82 straight games and in the playoffs at level and can't take one game over, can't have a bad night. Our guys are not that good. Let's call it what it is. Great teams, their guys are great at what they do. And KAT is the best three-point shooting big. Why are we not just getting him open to shoot threes? If Brunson is one of the best one-on-one players, one of the best post-up players in the NBA, why not focus on that? If Bridges is one of the best guys that can slash and hit the midi, why are we focusing on? Why aren't guys just being good at what they're supposed to be good at? I don't understand. We have to realize in today's game, the talent is at an all-time high. You have a guy like Wembanyama that's 7'5" that can play the two guard, right? Then you look at everything around him. I'm just saying, for me, our guys isn't that good. Are they NBA players? Yes. They guys to win a championship. When you look at all the championship contending teams or the guys that won the chip, they have guys that do what they're good at a high level. Whether it's rebounding, whether it's defense, whether it's shooting threes, whether it's scoring. It's like with us, let's be realistic. OG is an average defender. Is he a great defender in moments? In spots? Yes. For a 48-minute game? No. He gets cooked. He gets fried. Is Bridges a great defender? Can he make big defensive in a moment like what he did in Boston? Yes. Can we do it with him what Atlanta can do with the Daniels? What Boston or what Jalen Brown takes upon himself? I'm going him in the game. He may have 30, but it's going to be difficult. No. So for me, I'm just trying to figure out when are we going to get the right talent, win a championship, and not compete just to be good in the regular season. These niggas ain't it. Dylan Brooks said it, Flea. Niggas is regular weed, bro. As great Mitch is, Flea always says it. Nigga, you can't stay on the court. Mitch can't play 35 minutes. So we can't brag and boast how good you are defensively. You can't even play back-to-backs, nigga. Back these niggas up and get the right talent. And by the way, Kolik, you having a Jeremy Lin moment, nigga. Get it together. I'm just saying, Lee, we know the game. We watch the game. We see all this talent. Our guys isn't good enough. You know what Phoenix did? The others that our others didn't do, they knocked down shots and played smart basketball. Didn't turn the ball over. Understand, Brooks and Dylan is the guys. We just got to back them up. Guys don't back up KAT and Brunson on a consistent basis. Deuce is trying his best. I got to give a big shout out to Deuce. Offensively, he's the only one. Bridges and OG, nah, for the money they got for what we gave up for them guys, nah, bro. Niggas ain't good enough. We need better talent around our guys. That's where I'm going with it.
But Flea, I think also the fact that you add Dylan Brooks. Remember, this is like you said, we didn't think Phoenix was gonna be good. Like they're competitive. We've seen it against every team. They really got robbed against OKC the first game. The referees robbed them, and they went out and proved it the last game and beat OKC. But they're following Dylan Brooks' lead. Is Josh Hart that for us? Because for me, and I should just let you answer. We don't even follow his lead. The reckless abandonment,
Of
like
course not. You niggas want to trade him. You niggas want to get rid of him. You niggas say you niggas act like his contribution to who he is isn't top tier for this type of team that we have. What
for
Josh
any
Hart
team.
brings but specifically for us right now, what he brings us is the identity because we have none. That's the other thing, the big difference between last year's team and this year's team. We don't really have an identity. We about to be 40 games in, and I have no idea like what we can rely on. We don't really know our lineups. We don't really know, what guys play well together, with the exception of maybe Kolek and KAT, right? But like even our two best wing players, it doesn't seem like they pay attention to the defensive side of the ball because they're so worried about where they're gonna get their shots from. I mean, and then when I look at Mike Brown and the interactions between everybody and Mike Brown, like we look like a first-year head coach team. That's what we look like right now. And that's what I was trying to say over the summertime. This wasn't a love on Tibbs thing. If we want to move on with Tibbs, cool, let's move on. But what I was saying was we got to prepare ourselves to take steps back. We're not going to just get the new coach and we're going to go here and we are a championship level team. Everything that's happened right now for me was expected. Way we're playing, how we're trying to figure shit out, lineups, all of these changes is what I expected. You would have had Steady Eddie if you kept Tibbs, but maybe we reached a point that we can't get over him. But Mike Brown is not the type of coach that's going to come in and now we're going to go to a team where we're actual championship contenders. Anybody that thinks the Knicks are actual championship contenders, they're lying to themselves. You lying. You're not being honest.
Well,
and hold on real quick, OG. Real Knicks fans critique the fucking Knicks. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. Go away. We tired of talking to y'all. Real Knicks fans critique what we see. We're not gonna boost up and say guys is playing well when they're not. That doesn't make you a fan by not being honest. The actual thing of fanatic, the fanatic thing means that you just watch, you're just a fan and you just don't watch, you just watch because you just like the team. We love basketball, so we're going to talk about what we've seen on the basketball court. This is AllBall TV. It's Knicks Rehab, but it's AllBall TV. We're going to talk about what we see on the court. Right now, the Knicks are playing like shit, the entire team.
But you know who else? And I don't mean to cut both of y'all off. You know who else deserves some blame? The front office, right? Because we see what the game is today, and for us to have to depend on a second-year, second-round player in Kolek to be the only ball handler basically on the team is insane. So when the front office is drafting or trading for guys, and you know the landscape of the NBA today, all the good teams have at least 5 to 6 guys that can handle the ball and run the offense. And now we have to depend on a little guy that, like I said, second round, second year, now the pressure's on him to what? We have a big problem, and it's all over the place. It's not only on the floor, it's inside in the office. We don't know how to draft players. We don't know how to pick players. And for me, when you bring along a KAT, you have to understand a guy like that wants the ball, needs the ball in his hands. But we have a point guard that isn't that. He's a total opposite. Okay, so what are we gonna do to make this work? Maybe bring in more ball handlers. So I think we have a major problem. You're 100% correct, but we have major problems, and everybody is ignoring them. We just want to sit up here and think we just gonna platforms, all the networks. What we're gonna do is blame KAT and Brunson. Oh, what about the front office? What about the front office? When are y'all gonna bring in some ball handlers? The San Antonio Spurs allowed Wemby at 7'5" to bring the ball up. You have 2 players on the 15-man roster that you can put the ball in their hands 94 feet and bring the ball up. Lord knows the OG with the ball in his hand. See Bridges get pickpocket. Give me that. handle suspect. So for me, we have some problems, and if this continues to happen, listen, we're going to see ourselves exited in the first round, depending on who we play against. Seriously, because if Atlanta makes a move and gets an upgrade, we already know what Detroit is. Boston ain't no slouches. Jalen Brown got a chip on his shoulder, and Philly is just getting better by the moment. So for me, we have to be very careful. But I just think, yeah, we're a bad basketball team right now. I think the front office, listen, we praise them when they make great moves and do big things. We need some ball handlers in here. Seriously. So they need to be held accountable as well.
Is the CJ McCollum news is that official?
Well, somebody hit me yesterday and told me about it. I thought it was. If it wasn't, then my apologies. But I heard Atlanta, unless they was telling me that Atlanta's probably looking to waive him, which if I'm Atlanta, I'm keeping him.
Because they're talking. I see news about extensions with Atlanta. But to his point, to AllBall's
I was
point,
surprised when he said that because there would be no. If I'm Atlanta, there would be no reason why I would waive CJ McCollum.
He's a
There'd
bigger
be
guard.
No reason why. Yeah, there would be no reason why I would do
A bigger guard with that experience, with that team, they're young.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about not even being able to keep a Congo. Like they don't know how to really. But to have McCollum there is the reason why AllBall somehow getting him here. But I don't know how if he was available. That's an easy. Of course, we got to sign him because then you move Kolick back a little bit and you can really play these spot minutes when we need you to. But McCollum is a vet; he can handle full court pressure.
Right, especially if you think like we really championship contenders, right? That would be the guy that could spell Brunson and you could really trust him, right? Lead the second unit. Obviously push Kolick even more now because now he really got to compete because there ain't really nobody behind him that's going to take any of his minutes now. So I like a little competition all the time, but I like that's the vet, like that type of vet, not PJ Tucker, OG, like that type of vet. CJ McCollum, not PJ fucking Tucker. Yeah, that's a vet I could grab and he'll actually be produced for us, especially in big spots. So if we could do that for sure, but I can't. If Atlanta didn't waive him yet, they should think about keeping him. How much money is he making?
He's making a lot, but also
maybe that's.
I mean, I don't think that's the reason why. Because they wouldn't have been able to. They wouldn't have traded for him. What the fuck? I don't think they would have traded for him if the contract was about all that. CJ McCollum contract. Why is this doing that? CJ McCollum contract. Oh, my computer's bugging out. Thank you, PC, for bugging out on me. Am I the wrong thing?
I mean, Atlanta's putting that thing together. Maybe they want another young guard. I don't know, but I would think with everybody thinking that the East is so wide open, if you got an opportunity to jump in the playoffs, why not do it?
CJ McCollum. I'm trying to get on Spode track. CJ McCollum. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, we gotta do more lives Sunday morning. Sunday morning, bring the fucking crazies out. Yeah, we gotta do more lives on Sunday morning. Sign me up for this. Sign me up for this. The fucking crazies are out in the comments today. It's the Lord's Day. It's the Lord's Day, and niggas is saying some of the dumbest shit ever. I usually don't I love everybody, but today I'm seeing some nut shit from some decent people, I thought. But big shout out to the Knicks cohort.
So CJ McCollum is 33 years old. He makes $33 million. He's about to make $30 million next year. It's all under the books. Well, actually, 25. No, he's in his final year. He's about to be a free agent.
Oh, it's an expiring deal.
Yeah. That's why they talk. That's why they're talking about extension. So he's going to be a free agent at 34 years old. And the cap, $30 million, only 19% of the cap, damn near 20% of the cap. And you know how we feel about that. That's nowhere near max player, but he'll be dope. But I want to get back to what AllBall was saying about the front office. This has been going on since we got KAT. You guys signed up to get KAT, and we had Tibbs. They don't rock together. Yeah, Tibbs got KAT to play his best basketball. Okay, fine. But that's not his style of player. See, like, I understood I was frustrated with Julius Randle, but he likes Mitchell Robinson, Hartenstein, and Randle. Yeah, we're going to lose Hartenstein regardless. But we had Achua that we've been talking about all season long. Yeah, he's not a starter, but he comes in and he knows his role. We would never call soft when Achua was in there. When Randle was here, when Hartenstein was here, I never heard that word. As soon as we got KAT, we would call that. And the front office wants to be more like Boston, who plays a finesse style. We already talked about, was second in the league in defense with that same finesse style. Then to fast forward, and you don't have the ball handlers, you have you get Mikal Bridges. It's going back to you don't guard 94 feet. And like AllBall said, how come you ain't handling the ball 94 feet more often? So you scared to guard 94 feet and you scared to bring the ball up 94 feet. I like the excuses are off the table, man. We're talking about championship basketball. Everybody's not giving the championship effort anymore. This is not a one-time thing, 3 games in a row. It's not for the NBA Cup. For all that, y'all went all out for the NBA Cup and thought shit was funny by thumbing this man in his ass, Josh Hart. Like, it's all coming to a head. These are the highlights of the season. When we go back to it, that's how you get laughed at. It was funny because LeBron was 80 years old and they won the NBA Cup and they were celebrating. People laughed at them, right? We laughed at them about that. I don't like what happened with it. Why did you think rolling out this team was it? Because all of us said, like, I don't know if it's champ. Well, maybe AllBall's the only exception, but all of us said, me and All Flea, I don't know this is championship mode. I got to see how they play defense. I want to see what this is looking like, especially when you got 2 of your 5 starters who do not play defense. And KAT got better, but Brunson is a lost cause out there defensively. He's second in the league in charges. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. It's ugly, AllBall.
I mean, like I said, I'm just waiting for
hold on. Diamond God, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Go ahead, OG. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
We're having a good show now. We're having a good show. Be easy. I'm one of them. I am like that. They know that. We're having fun. Be cool.
I'm just trying to, I'm waiting for, just real basketball platforms, real basketball minds, just be honest. When are we going to be honest about OG, Bridges, Mitch? And when are we going to be honest? They are not elite at what they do. When we watch, like when you go, let's go to that 04-05 Detroit Pistons team that won the championship. Everybody was elite at their position. Think about it, right? When you let's look at the current champions. OKC. Everyone is elite at their position. Yeah, Lou Dort can't stand him dirty. He's elite at being dirty. We have nobody elite at their position. Brunson is elite at his position, but listen, at times he's not. Is KAT an elite big man? No. Is OG and when I say elite, no, but I'm not picking on KAT. I'm saying everybody, right?
Now,
when I
say
say elite, I'm not saying you have to be the top 2 big men in the league, but elite for us. Is OG an elite defender for us? No. I watch him get night in and night out by regulars. By this all day. Then on top of that, the way the game is being played today, guys cannot handle the ball. We watch everybody with the ball in their hands. I'm sorry. Deuce doesn't have a handle where you can give him the ball 94 feet. It's because a defender's going to go, oh, man, this is sweet. So for me, I think, we're constructed wrong because we are not, like the things that we're great at individually, we are not exposing it. If KAT's the best 3-point shooting big man, why is he getting almost 10 threes a game? If Brunson is elite offensively one-on-one, is he not in the game where he gets the one-on-ones? Bridges is elite shooting the ball. If Deuce is elite shooting the ball, why are they getting shots when the shot clock is winding down with a hand in their face and the fucking ball just happens to go in? Fabian made a great point. When I seen that play where Mitch got the ball in the post and he kicked out for that splash that your man is talking about, and that shit went down.
Nigga went
Hey,
from
Fleet,
spray to splash.
what was it? What did he call it?
Nah, I'm with you. He went from spray to splash. That was funny.
Spray, right? I'm sorry, spray tweet. But when I seen that play, it was a wide open 3-point shot, and I'm just like, yo. For me, listen, we have to start being honest. When you look at all the championship contending teams, the pieces we have, listen, they not it. I'm sorry. And we've been doing this as an organization, as a franchise for years. We overpay guys that are regular. We go ecstatic over guys that are regular. I'm sorry. That's just the point I want to make.
But this is, and it goes back to when I saw Mikal Bridges, going back to the front office, when I saw him flee, trying to cross, hit the game winner on Minnesota, and he lowered his shoulder, and he had a cat moment. And Ant-Man just stood there like this. The fuck you gonna do? Boop! And Mikal Bridges stumbled. And it goes back to funny. These people be pulling up these videos, and boy, do they be on point.
Yeah, you're a very good.
Great team. You are.
That,
I can guard
you're-
you a little bit. Yeah, I mean, put your ass in a bigger role.
I mean, speaking of you guarding him,
One-on-one, I can guard you. You need one-on-one, I can guard you. We played one-on-one way too many times for me not to know how to guard you.
Mm.
Carol don't like contact.
Mm. Yeah, you're very good. Mm. Yeah,
Carol don't like contact.
Oh,
Mm.
Carol don't like contact.
Josh Hart's face. The kid don't like contact. They knew that shit before he got to the Knicks. That's before he got to the Knicks.
They up there exposing themselves to the world.
Idiots.
Talking
Idiots.
about their flaws to the world. Okay.
And there's another thing. Shout out to Papa Left. He be on Twitter going crazy. I think he has a YouTube channel now. He's doing this thing. But he made a great point. He always makes great points. Jesus Christ. Straight flames, Mikal Bridges. I'm flaming your ass today. Knicks fans, here's some of the defensive talent teams match up on Mikal Bridges in order to put their best wing defender on Jalen Brunson. And I never thought of this. You know Dyson Daniels, all these guys be guarding Brunson. Well, guess who's left on to guard Mikal Bridges? In order to put their best wing defender on Jalen Brunson, this is who teams match up on Mikal Bridges. De'Aaron Fox, Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Jordan Poole, Zachary, Richardson, Duncan Robinson. In the last 12 games, Mikal Bridges averaging 14.8 points per game. We have to make teams pay for guarding our wings with small guards. Last year in the playoffs, our matchups were Malik Beasley, Derek White, and Tyrese Halliburton. Teams are daring the Knicks to make Mikal exploit them, and for whatever reason, we are not. Jalen Brunson either needs to unlock his friend or ask his godfather for a better teammate. And that's all we're talking about. And he went right to the front office, like you said, AllBall. You knew this before we got him. The only reason why Dante is gone is because we got him. Pretty much. You couldn't get him and then trade Dante with Julius Randle. Wouldn't have happened, not in my opinion. So again, you don't want to bring the ball up, and you're getting a weaker defender than Brunson. You don't like contact. He just said that. Your man just said that. He talking about playing one-on-one with you in regular practice. He called you regular weed.
Hey,
You
Fleet,
want
just
the
real quick,
length.
I'll let you go, Fleet. Just think of smart coaches, and they see that clip, right? That's my point. These niggas play too much. You niggas is idiots.
That's added to film study now. They added that. The video coordinator took that and said, "Here, coach, add that to film study." Because nowadays niggas are just gonna go on podcasts and tell them themselves. The niggas that's currently playing, they just gonna sit down, tell them themselves. We just add that to the scouting report, and niggas are writing scouting reports for coaches now. Niggas don't even got to coach no more. They ain't even got to send nobody out there to do a job. These niggas are gonna talk about it. Okay, that's what Bridges doesn't like contact. Okay, we're gonna fuck him up. Okay, Brunson doesn't like bigger guards on him. Okay, we just gonna send a bigger guard on him and be physical with him. Like they just sitting around powwowing on camera, putting it out to the world on where our individual flaws are. Now I'm cool with being accountable and knowing that we got to be better, but keep certain things in-house. Be a professional. We don't got to gift wrap that Mikal Bridges, because everybody's going to do the work. Big shout out to that guy that put out that tweet. That's work. That's not some like minuscule tweet, oh, happy Sunday. Nah, that's actually sitting down and doing the work. And when you putting stuff out there like that for people to like go back to and list off and research and put together, you're not doing your job, bro. We started this thing after 20 games saying that you were the most consistent Knick on the basketball court. And now you just a guy. What is my man? Big shout out to Steve Smith. He be calling niggas Jags. Just a guy. Like,
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the guy you don't want. He gonna fight a 7-footer. Shout out to Steve Smith.
He with the smoke. He with whatever. But that's the type of fight we need on this team. If we had that type of fight from everybody on the roster, on nights that we not hitting shots, on nights that we not playing great defense, on nights that, you know, things are not going well, if we could always rely on being tough and playing deep, like that's the making of a good team. Right now, when things don't go well on offense, we shrink, and you know, that's evident.
Ball, do you think even if we had a guy like that, Bridges is following suit?
Guy like who?
Like Steve Smith. I mean, I know he plays football, but you got other guys who Dylan Brooks. Would Mikal Bridges follow suit and be physical like a Dylan Brooks?
Well, he probably won't have a choice because they're not going to allow him to not be physical. You definitely need a guy like that. But let me ask y'all a question. Right? These last couple Knicks teams, for me, are they not reminiscent of the 90s? And when I say by that, don't forget the defense and the toughness. I'm talking about, think about it. We are going into battle, right, with teams that the who they are is just mind-boggling. So let me break it down. Think about when we was going up against the Chicago Bulls, right? We had John Starks going up against Jordan, and we really thought we had a chance. We had guys like Oakley, who we know was just limited offensively. If we was to meet OKC, we are going up with Bridges, a la John Starks, up against SGA, who's like a Michael Jordan. I'm saying, when are we going to get the right talent to compete these wars? We are going to wars. We are going to gunfights with butter knives. We've been doing it forever, and because sometimes we achieve, we do well, we trick ourselves into thinking we're good enough. Like I'm being for real. Like in the 90s, we really thought we were going to win a championship. Now, were we close? Yes. When you look at even when we went up against Houston, team is, we know that is. But when you look at the role players for Houston, look at who we had to go up against that. The same thing over again with these front offices. Go get the right fucking talent. If we go against Denver in the finals, who's on Jamal Murray? Mikal Bridges? Like we have to start about this shit. So for me, I'm just over blaming KAT and Brunson and everybody. Yeah, they definitely deserve blame. But it goes right back to Giannis. How do you go all in for Melo, but don't go all in for Giannis? When have we ever had an opportunity to get a champion, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 35 and 15, most dominant player in the league today, everything when he's healthy, we don't go get him because we think we good enough. So, man, we have to start being honest. And on AllBall TV or Knicks Rehab, we're always going to be honest. Our guys are not good enough. I'm sorry. We are going to battle in these wars with utensil while niggas got ammunition. We are expecting a guy like Mikal Bridges, who's our two guards, go up against a SGA, a Jamal Murray, a Devin Booker, and be successful in these regular week. John Starks, regular week against Michael Jordan. And we really sitting there going, yeah, we got this shit. No, we don't. No, we don't.
And then he's not putting up 20 on the other end. So right, you might make it difficult, but and I think that's the only thing I disagree with you with AllBall. It's a slight disagreement because it's not that we're not leveling up But like the front office, it's almost like they got KAT and they thought the championship was won. Like OKC had to go win the chip still. They were number one seed back-to-back years. They were number one seed before they won the chip. They became number one seed again. And we still were like, yo, y'all are young. This ain't never happened before. And we still doubt them. Tyrese Halliburton got hurt. Wemby smoking y'all. But they won. And the other thing to that is the front office is acting like once you get KAT, you won the chip. You see how James Dolan was acting like somebody got put the bug in his ear talking about, nah, we good. We good. So not only do you think you won the chip, if you're going into the season like that, if you really won the chip, then you already know it's harder to win another one. So you're not even really in the mentality of winning because you never won. We never won. And we know you have to, in order to have that, play with that target on your back, it's a different level. Again, I think Brunson you have to be confrontational with KAT at this point. And KAT has to be confrontational with Brunson. I want the ball or whatever it is. It has to be anger. Y'all got to be pissed more than us. It was way too content, and the championship expectations were too high for a team that we said, I don't know if you play defense like that and win a championship, Fleet. This is ridiculous.
I mean, well, you don't. You don't. Like, I mean, certain guys like numbers. I threw a stat at OG earlier. You had jumped off for a second, but just historically, the teams that, you know, win championships, especially the championship contending teams.
You said the 40-game thing, right?
Yeah, the 40-game mark. They usually win 20. When that 40-game mark hits, their record is at 27-13. Like, it's like to the T with every championship team. Go back and I didn't believe it.
You said that last year.
Yeah, I didn't believe it, but I'm like, I go back and look, and it's there. It's there. It's literally, you could literally count it up, and it's there for teams going back almost 30 years. So I guess it's a good, marker to look at. And if the Knicks are going to do it, they'd be the first team to do it in NBA history, which, I mean, we've seen crazier shit happen in this league. I'm just looking at this team, man, and we don't look together. We don't look together.
Can I make a point? This is what great teams do. You have the Chicago Bulls, right? I'm going to just give you 2-3 examples. You have the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, all them guys, great. No matter how many championships they won, they did what Fleet always said. They upgraded the roster, right? You got the GOAT and still have to upgrade the roster. All that. When we go against the Barkleys and the Carmelones, the power forwards, they give us problems. So you know what we're going to do? Hey, go get Dennis Rodman. You know what Shaq and the Lakers did? We go get Big Shot Bob. Go get some of these. My point is, look what OKC did. Steve going to be available. Go get him. You cannot be the front office and look over at the West and go confidently. We go up against them. Our guys match up. We're going to have we got exposed by Indiana last season. Forget the coaching. Flat out on the floor, we got exposed. Guys not good enough. Night in and night out, we get cooked by good NBA players. I don't want to say nobody is bad, or because I troll when I say that and I'm being funny. But if you made the NBA, whether you're the 15th guy or the first guy, listen, you made the league. Night in and night out, we get cooked by the average NBA player. It don't even have to be the super duper star. Where does the front office going to get the correct talent? It's out there. We continue to get the other guys. Continue to get the B side, not the A side. This has been going on for 30, 40 years. We get the one guy, the Patrick Ewing. We get the one guy, the Carmelo. We get the one guy now, the Jalen Brunson, and we think, okay, that's enough. And then everybody else is regular, degular weed. No. Start getting the right talent. Like, come on, man. Enough is enough, man. We have to start being honest when we watch these games, when we watch our guys and we assess this shit. Guys are not good enough. I'm sorry. That's just a fact. It's just a fact.
Listen, you know how it goes, man. We ain't playing no games with y'all. Knicks, I'm not even smooth enough today. In order to win, you got to keep your eyes on the prize, baby Bubba. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. We weren't right last game. We couldn't even get KAT to get more than 25 points. Bummage. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. And we hate being wrong because it's good to be right. And there's a guy here, fellas. One of you guys are going to get the Summer Jam screen because you decided to hop in the comments today. Talk aggressive. I got you, Flea. These guys want to talk.
Nigga said I'm a woman.
They listen. They resort.
Nigga said I'm a woman. I will beat your ass.
Listen.
Nigga said I'm a woman.
Forget about who could win them, and I don't even care about that.
I don't care about that shit.
Nah, I want listen. When you start talking about basketball and you make comments and you want to jump in the live comments, we live. We talking basketball now.
I thought the comments. I thought my family's gonna get him out of there.
Hold on.
My family's gonna get him out of there.
He
said you a woman.
He wanted to be a real American with Hulk Hogan. No problem. Hey, let's get right to it. We saw Jeff T, former teammate. Now we're seeing former Hall of Famers, All-Stars, All-NBA players. They got something to say about KAT. Paul Pierce. He's seeing some things.
Who you done seen had 6-1-1 though? I saw give you that belief.
I saw KAT
Towns. Even no impact.
I saw Towns get 6-1-1 the other day.
Okay, let's start, Nate. Go ahead, Nate. Get into it. Let's get into it, Nate. He on some bullshit.
In 23 minutes.
Here you go. Let's go. Let's get it.
I'm thinking I can do that.
Stop.
You was just asking about New York. Was he cool?
Right. I just saw that in 23 minutes.
Did he have a bad game?
I'm saying I don't think he happy there because he too talented. He too talented, too good for that type of stuff. So that's telling me in my mind he not happy there. He looked like he ain't messing with the offense.
He need fresh air already.
He need fresh air.
That's the earliest fresh air exit.
Wow,
bro.
See stuff.
Damn.
You got to watch the game. I'm seeing
I'm watching too.
But he looked frustrated out there, dog.
Man, listen.
Think about KAT talent.
It was Detroit, bro.
I don't care. KAT is an all-star, bonafide perennial.
Detroit was ready. You know what Detroit was?
They didn't even have Big Duran out there.
Listen to me. It don't matter.
Play.
Everybody else is vibrating with that same energy. Pete, you don't think you know what Detroit had circled the minute they walked off the court?
Have you ever had 6-1-1 and 20?
No. Hit me up.
In your prime,
we're talking about other people. We're not talking about individuals. No, I'm saying though.
I don't care if you was playing against the Knicks with Xavier McDaniel and all of them. You gonna get in there in the mix.
I got it. But what I'm telling you,
he don't look happy. That's all I'm saying.
You expected more from him.
Yeah,
he wasn't dialed in.
Why not? This is 1 versus 2. This is a big game.
It is, but Detroit wanted it more, bro. Did you see how Detroit? Man, Detroit played like hyenas,
so what's that
bro?
saying about him then?
Bro, listen.
That's saying it's either he's not happy to me because he's too talented, and it's telling me I don't think he's happy, and he don't want to be there.
In one game? Have you seen that in any other game?
Yep.
Where?
I have seen it. I've been seeing it. But this is the highlight game because this is the big game of the year so far.
Playoff rematch too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Detroit was ready for this, man. Detroit was ready.
They had more on their mind on the get back.
Detroit was playing this like this was a playoff game, bro.
Knicks is playing for a title this year. It's title or bust for them. That's the expectations in New York right now. And you're playing against the #1 team in the East. You know these games we used to have. These are statement games.
Facts.
When we played Detroit that year in the regular season,
yes,
that was a statement game.
This is setting up. Understood.
That's for the playoffs. So when I see a statement game and you give me that, I'm like, something ain't right over there.
Is he taking that same energy into that game, though? Is he looking at like this a statement game? Nah, bro.
The coaching, what do you think the coaches is saying?
I'm not saying the coaches. I'm talking about player to player. You know you're going into Detroit. You know they #1. They've been knocking motherfucker. They won in defense. They got a damn MVP on their team.
So what's your mindset?
Man, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about today. KAT probably here thinking like, damn, I got today.
I just want to know what your mindset was.
Mindset, man, you know what it is, man. I got to go ahead and let these motherfuckers know we in here. Hey, look.
So what the? Yo, KG, why you running from the damn question? Why you running from the damn question? And I seen your punk ass in there, Diamond Guard, talking that dumb shit. So guess what? Go ahead, old boy.
What KD is trying to explain to Paul Pierce, These niggas ain't like that today, man. So you can't. Now, and I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm just saying, I don't think KG's run from the question. KG is trying to tell Paul Pierce, I understand where you coming from, but these niggas ain't like that today. These niggas ain't thinking about it how we would think about it, and that's the problem.
That's cool and all, but I see way too many people talking about, oh, you didn't play basketball, so you don't even know what this is and what that is, and everybody because they said KAT he don't get the ball. They don't involve him in the offense. So you know what? You know what I think? He's fourth in touches. That's what I seen Jeff Teague saying, all these guys in the comments. Diamond guy, you so smart, right? You play basketball, you know better than me. No problem. We're gonna get to you in a second. No problem, right? Hey, look, he's right. Most touches on the Knicks, 93 for Jalen Brunson per game, right? Josh Hart, 61. Bridges, 60. And then you got KAT at 52. But then all you got to do is zoom in because like AllBall already said, Wemby will get the ball and push it up. So that means he's going to get the ball in the backcourt and push it up. Who's number one with touches in the front court? Karl-Anthony Towns. Dumbass motherfuckers. Listen, so one thing you can't do is just start talking shit and act like we don't watch basketball. Mike Brown said Karl-Anthony Towns is featured. He's the guy that's going to run this thing right now. He's the guy that got to sacrifice. He got to do this and that in the third. And all of a sudden, what he said last week, he's a lead guy. Without him and Brunson, this thing ain't going to be going right. So I'm going to allow Flea, the basketball player, dummy god, to allow him to explain if Karl-Anthony Towns is getting enough touches. Is he featured enough in his offense, Flea? Does Karl-Anthony Towns have enough chances to prove that he's an all-NBA guy?
I mean, from the offense that they was running last year, absolutely. But right now, like, I think he gets touches, but I don't think he's featured. What do I say when I come here all the time? I say, the first 3-4 times down, he should touch it. We should feature him. We should go right to him. No matter what his matchup is, go right to him. Because now we know we're going to start the game with you touching the ball. I feel like we should do that every game. Brunson is the guy that's going to get it no matter what. Whether he shoot, what did you just say? For the first 3 quarters, it don't matter what it looked like. But when that fourth quarter comes, we know, okay, we're going to go to Brunson. He's going to take us home. We're going to keep this game close. It's going to be a dogfight for the first 3 quarters. We get into the fourth quarter, and he's going to take us home. So do I feel like he gets enough touches? He gets enough opportunities to be effective. Yes. But do I think he's featured enough? Is his because at this point, we dealing with young niggas. Let's call a spade a spade. KG, they not like you, bro. They not like the 3 of us on the screen. They not like most of the people in the comments, the era that we grew up in, where toughness was a part of the fabric. Now you got to teach these niggas how to be tough. You got to teach these niggas to be assertive. We was like that just coming out the womb. It was different for us when we was coming up, especially on the basketball court. It was just very different. So the expectation that we have from this dude is not one of he's going to play with force all the time. The dude is talented. The dude is very, 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 very talented. But he's also a finesse player. He's also a guy that coins himself as the best shooter of all time and not the best big of all time. Go figure, right? He's a guy that coins himself and plays like he's 6'4" instead of playing like he's 7'1", 265 pounds. So we got to stop with the expectation of being KG and playing like you Patrick Ewing. He's not them niggas. He's not. But in my opinion, I do not think we don't feature him enough for his confidence to be up here. So I disagree. The numbers say, yeah, he gets touches for sure. But he doesn't play with enough force to say, oh, yo, if y'all don't get KAT the rock, he's going to be pissed. He doesn't play like that. We need that from him sometimes because certain nights, who's going to – Mark Williams should be having like, he should be up the night before. Like, damn, how am I going to defend? Derrick Rose flu. Obviously, he's not Derrick Rose, but niggas used to get the flu. Like, shit, I got to guard this nigga tomorrow. I'm going to get sick. Coach, I ain't got it tonight, man. Let such and such play because I ain't got it tonight. It should be like that for some nights with Karl-Anthony Towns. And niggas lick their chops when they see the Knicks is coming. So
Real quick before AllBall goes, so do you agree with Paul Pierce that he doesn't want to be here? It's looking like because of what you're saying, or for whatever reason, he ain't happy here.
I mean, niggas play again. This is the era we playing. Niggas play with body language as opposed to just opening their mouths. They're not gonna say nothing. They're gonna walk around sassy. So if you got an issue, nigga, speak up. Say what's on your mind, because it's clear you're not happy. I don't. This doesn't make you want the cookie cutter shit. Go back to Knicks Fan TV. Right here, we're gonna tell y'all what we see. And right here, what we see is a nigga don't look happy. He don't look happy. He's not playing with any joy. Talented niggas that play with joy own their matchups. And last thing, nostalgic Nick, if we, us, people, us, if we are in his head, I don't want that nigga here. He ain't mentally tough enough to play it. If our commentary is stopping him from being and playing at an elite level, that pro who's been a pro for 10 years, if we are hindering him from being the best center in the game, the best center in the league, get the fuck out of here. Go away. You're not mentally tough enough. I don't want to hear that shit about the fans don't love me, so I can't play. Are you shitting me? The fans don't love me? So that equates to me not playing up to my level? Those type of niggas I don't want around. Get them away from me.
And it was all great. It was all good just a year ago when you had was Dipset KAT and you were running around with the Rough Riders jersey and
get the fuck out of here. Get away.
It was all good in New York then, AllBall. So, you know, what's your response to, you know, whether KAT gets enough touches and what Flea is saying, what Paul Pierce is saying, it's clear, it's evident he don't want to be here anymore.
So let's say something will be totally insane and ruffle a lot of feathers. But first, before I say that, I love Paul Pierce and KG together. Paul Pierce can go to hell. He's a Boston guy. He hates us. I hate you too. But as a player, I loved you. I love watching you. I love what you represented. So I always got to give you the smoke that you give us, right? You know that Boston, New York thing is always going to be like that. And I like that mix with Tony Allen there. They hilarious. Him and Paul Pierce did a little one-on-one thing. That shit was hilarious, right?
It's funny. It's funny. You're right, OG. It's funny, and they do a hell of a job.
But can AllBall TV get the props they deserve? Can Knicks Rehab get the credit they deserve? I've been saying what Paul Pierce just said. And everybody told me I was crazy. Been saying that. Let me take it a step further. We use this word talent a lot. Anthony Towns really talented? What does he do great that makes him talented? Is he a great rebounder? Is he a great defender? Is he a great shot blocker? Can he get the ball one-on-one and give you a shimmy? Is he catching alley-oops? What is he doing that he's so talented? Yeah, that's where I'm going. He might not be as talented as we think he is. I said this a couple of Knicks rehabs ago. How did he get away with this? Do we see him when he had the ball? They are able to put little guys on him. I'm being dead serious. I'm not trolling. Where's the talent?
I know, I got you. He's talented, OG. You know he's talented.
But I think real quick, AllBall. Well, AllBall, because this word gets misconstrued. Once you get past the point of being capable, potential, a lot of people use talent as potential, but we're past that. You in the NBA for 10 years. So when he's talking about talent, he's talking about skill. Sure. What is your skill, bro?
And let me just say this. You know what's talent? Victor Wembanyama. When he first came into the league, I was dead wrong. That's talent. Let's stop. It's like that word friendship. Let's stop throwing the words out there. Let's stop saying you're my friend if I met you yesterday. Let's stop saying I love you if I met you yesterday. I'm being for real. That word talent, where's Karl-Anthony Towns talented at? 3? Has he been that talented at that lately?
Career lows this year. On
So
everything.
what?
All field goal in 3. Career lows.
You know who has talent? Akeem Olajuwon. Have you ever seen him when he had the ball? Have you ever seen the moves, the footwork? Have you seen the defense? Michael Jordan, Allah said about Akeem, he was top 10 in all categories. That's talent.
He
said Towns ain't fucking talented.
He said
problem.
Mike
She ain't talented. Mikal Bridges ain't talented. Ain't talented. They got one motherfucker that got talent and it's Jalen fucking Brunson. That's the fucking problem. I'm sick of this shit, man. Niggas ain't talented.
That's
This is
nasty.
regular weed.
That
Please,
brown.
no, leave me alone. Niggas is
I was just asking
regular
if the
weed.
couch was brown. No, I was just asking if the couch was brown.
You know that peanut butter. You know that diarrhea brown.
Nah, I like peanut butter. Now hold on.
I
You
like
still
peanut butter.
Yeah,
nigga.
bro. You still got
I like peanut
peanut
butter, nigga.
Like diarrhea. And it's real. And it's real leather. And it's the real pull-out couch with the metal.
Hold on. That's when
With
you
the
pull out the white. You got the
That's
white
the
BM.
heavy joint.
Nah, hold on.
That's
My
the
man said
heavy joint.
I got the
That's
old
the heavy
white
joint, OG.
My man said I got the all white BM with the peanut butter levers.
Come
Nah.
on. That's the white. Come on. That's the heavy joint. You need about 3-4 niggas to get that shit in the crib. Come on. Talk
You
to
gotta
us.
break it.
That ain't
You
no
gotta
regular
break
shit.
You gotta break this shit down and get it in the crib.
Break that shit down. Fuck is y'all niggas talking about?
All jokes aside, that's the problem. You telling me in the 90s Charles Oakley is talented? You telling me that's talent? Or is it just toughness? That's the problem. These niggas ain't talented. We got a 15-man roster with one talent that's been carrying these motherfuckers since he got there. It's a fact. It's a fact. That's my problem, and I'm over it. We have my moment. Nobody has to agree, but you know what? The tail of the tape tells it all. Last season against Indiana in the conference finals, told it all. The other night against Phoenix, told it all. The other night against Detroit, told it all. Where's the talent? Everybody on that team that gets the ball, I cringe when they got the ball in their hand. Do y'all see KAT at the top of the key? His arms everywhere. Do y'all see when OG has the ball? Do y'all see when Bridges has the ball? He fades away when he shoots a free throw.
That's funny.
Lee,
That's funny.
we don't have enough talent on the team. Do we have NBA players? Yes. Do we have talent? No. Do you see OKC? Do you see the talent? Do you see SGA? Do you see Jay Williams? Do you see Chet? Dort is talented. He's a talented, dirty player. But you know what else he can do? Knock down three-point shots when he's wide open. You see Hartenstein and his talent? Rebounding and passing. And defense. You see Caruso's talent? What is Karl-Anthony Towns' talent? Why do we keep lying to ourselves? This man lied to him on national TV to boost his ego. You ain't the best fucking offensive player on that team. Man, that's talent. Handle, defense, range, athleticism, dunking. Kevin Durant, LeBron, that's talent. Be Mike. That's good. You kidding me? He's fucking talented. He's a big man that on occasions can shoot the three-point shot. He don't get in the post. He ain't got no post moves. He ain't got no footwork. He ain't got no handle. What talent are we talking about? Until we are honest about what Knicks and the players that the front office brings in here, we're going to be going through this for the next 40 years like we've been going through it for the last 40 years. We have an opportunity to get real talent. This Antetokounmpo is not happy in Milwaukee. You know what we're going to do? We're not going to get him. Why? Because he's really talented. We want the niggas that's not talented. Julius Randle and Quickly and RJ Barrett. Niggas is all regular niggas. Go get some fucking talent. Then we could talk about talent.
I'm gonna vehemently disagree on the calling.
Of course you are. That's why I love you.
No.
I laid it down.
No, but you know what makes it worse? I want to know what Leon Rose was thinking. James Dolan, Jalen Brunson, and AllBall before Karl-Anthony Towns got here. That shit been like that for 10 years plus. And I'm not gonna go say he has no talent. That's insane.
Name his talent. All right, let's have an honest conversation. We don't have to last for no 20 minutes. Let's have a 2-3 minute conversation. Okay, if I'm exaggerating, please explain to me. Just do me a favor. Give me the definition of talent, and then let's try to pertain it.
Let's not conflate that. Don't, because we're going to have 3 different definitions of talent. The chat going to have definite. No. Hold on. What you said, plain and simple? Let's just keep this shit plain and simple.
Simple and plain.
Hold on. Simple and plain. My bad. Let's keep it simple and plain. 25 and 12 for a decade is not talentless. I'm sorry. It ain't talentless. How he got, hold on.
We go.
Hold on. I'm with you. Because I don't think we could talk about him not being talented. Like, that's insane. That's you frustrated. I got it, OG. I got it.
No. Hold on, Fleet. What's the new thing I do now? Let's stay in the present. Not talk about 10 years ago. Talk about today, right now, where Karl-Anthony Towns is talented. You said
scoring the basketball, scoring the basketball, rebounding the basketball, pulling bigs away from the rim to allow Jalen Brunson to get into the lane. Like, there's things that the guy is talented at. We're not gonna sit here and act like he wasn't a great addition last year. The huge frustration right now is because he's not playing the way he played last season for us. He is an all-NBA player. He is a perennial all-star level player. He is an extremely talented guy. The frustration right now is because of the lack of consistency with his talent. I got what you're saying. The frustration is there. I got it. I'm frustrated too with him. He's not consistently playing at a high level. But this thought of that no talent whatsoever, the guys that you named, you ridiculous. You're going to say Mike, Bean, Shaq, Dream, dot. I'm like, hold on, nigga.
Wilt.
That's come on, nigga.
That's my definition. No, that's my definition of. We got to use another word. We can't say because we.
I'm with you.
Listen, NBA Network platform player cannot brag and boast and go, yo, Wembanyama is one of the most talented players we ever seen, and then say, well, Karl-Anthony Towns is talented too. We have to use another word then. We have to use another word.
No, we don't, because how the hell did you come up with a championship expectation if we got KAT? That's not an accident. That wasn't illogical. I didn't like it because I don't like his game. I've been seeing his game for a decade. But to say he's not talented, he puts the ball on the floor. Every big man cannot just put the ball on the floor like that. Do I like the way that he doesn't stop and have a different kind of move? Yeah.
Is he successful when he put the ball on the floor?
Of course he has been. How do you average 22 and 12 and not be successful? It's just like the rest of the team. When you come into this thinking you won a championship already, and you don't change, you don't adjust to their adjustments. Karl-Anthony Towns has not adjusted to the league-wide adjustments on him. That's the frustration. But in order to adjust to him, you got to be talented to be on the game plan. Draymond Green did not say he was trash. Draymond Green said he was soft, which is what we've been saying. Not that he's not talented. He doesn't have the mental toughness to do what you want him to do, which is what I've been said about him. He hasn't proven to be a championship player, including going at Jalen Brunson, the front office, whoever it is. You're okay with being number 2, number 3, and trying to hide when things get bad, when all the blame is being dished out. You don't want that smoke. You only want to be Dipset KAT, the IG model. That's been my problem with him. So if you're not happy here, like Flea said, you could get the fuck out of here. But I'm not going to say you talentless. The reason why we're disappointed is because you are super talented. How many players are really more talented than before the last 3 years? Now you got Wemby, you got Chet, and these guys. These are brand new guys who are basically his style of player.
A carbon copy of this nigga. They're a carbon copy of who the fuck KAT is. Why do you think some of these niggas want to come in and shoot threes and want to play away from the rim and be elite rebounders? Because this nigga's been doing it for a fucking decade. The problem is your favorite nigga is Kevin Garnett. I'm talking about in terms of sports media and when we talk this hoops thing. You always talk about KG, how much you love him and how much he keeps it real. KG had one season with Karl-Anthony Towns. He wasn't around very long. But the mere fact that he doesn't play with the attitude that KG plays with is why you're frustrated, OG, is why we're frustrated. Because if you add that, which is not teachable, either you got it or you don't. He don't have that, So now it looks like we got to question his talent when it's not on a consistent basis. I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you pushing it because of he's a Knick. And nigga, you got fatigue. Every chance you get, you're going to mention the 90s Knicks. I get it. I remember how catastrophic that shit was. I was young, but I was right there. I get it. This dude is talented. He's not maximizing his talent, and he doesn't play with the mindset of a Kevin Garnett, of a Patrick Ewing, of a Dream, of a Shaq, of a David Robinson. Those guys, you didn't have to ask him to bring it every night. He doesn't.
I let my brothers bamboozle me ever again. I 100% disagree with y'all, just like y'all disagree with me. I don't care what KAT did 10 years ago. The same thing like in them 90s Knicks. We were talentless. Besides Patrick Ewing. We was going to war against teams that had talent. And this is why we have to be scrappy and tough and be dogs, because we're not talented enough. Was KAT talented yesteryear? Okay, maybe. But I'm saying this season, not show me any of these talents that y'all are talking about.
Why you want him so bad? You wanted to trade Julius Randle for him. Why you wanted him so bad?
I explained that before because I thought he would stretch the floor. I thought he would make the game easier because he is. Let me finish. You asked me a question.
How do you stretch the floor, P? No, hold on. You have no talent. How do you stretch the floor without talent?
Go ahead.
Listen.
You shoulder roll.
Bring out the shoulder roll in a minute. The key words I said. The key 2 words I said is I thought he would do these things.
Because of what you were watching for 10 years. That's why you thought that.
That's why I said this season, let's stay in the present. When guys sit up there and go, KAT is talented, I'm saying this season, where is the talent? Okay, yeah, he averaged this amount of rebounds. How many times have I said, when has he ever gotten the big rebound? Against Philly, he let Paul George get it. When has he ever got a big block? When has he ever made a great defensive stop? When he has the ball and goes to the basket, he looks ridiculous. It's either offensive foul or turnover. Listen, the game with my brothers. I'm just saying for me, the world talent, we don't have enough talent when you look at the NBA today. Look at a team like Houston that keeps losing. And look at the talent on that team with Kevin Durant, Amen Thompson, and Sengun. 3 good, talented players. They not even championship contention. And we supposed to win with KAT, OG, and Bridges? Like, come on, man. We don't have enough talent. And I'm tired of having the same argument because we love our Knicks and we are biased. I am very biased. I'll tell you till the day I die, Brunson is the best player in the NBA. When we have to keep it real, let's keep it real. My opinion, we don't have enough talent. We have an opportunity to get a talented player, and we're going to drop the ball on that because that's what we do. But I stand on what I stand on. When Paul Pierce say, KAT has where? Dave, I'm talking about this season, where's that talent at? It's not being produced, it's not being seen, and it may be because, like I've been saying, he's very unhappy. Him and Brunson does not get along. I said this before, and I backtracked, but now I got to stand back on it. And I was the first to say it. I didn't hear nobody else say it. They do not like each other.
But so if
Body language is telling it.
So if they did like each other, if Brunson did pass him the ball, if Karl-Anthony Towns was happy, does he have talent then? Like that's what I'm saying with your statement. You can't say you thought he was gonna stretch the floor and he has no talent. That's the part I don't understand. And that's the part I disagree with Flea totally about. But maybe the ball players see something that I don't. Why the hell he got to get featured when he's featured? I see him being featured. When they bring the ball down court, he's the first guy top of the key setting the pick. He'll part of the dribble handoff. He don't have to give that shit back to Brunson, bro. He don't got to give that shit to anybody. Why are you stopping, looking, surveying it? Where's the fake the pass?
Because of how Brown wants him to play. Because of how Brown wants us to play. Because of how Brown wants us to play. He wants the ball to get moves. He wants us to get 2 feet in the paint and get it out to 3-point shooters. That's how he wants us to play. I'm just saying Brunson could get in the game and say, I got you, coach. And recognize that, the only way where I'm going to get 30 and 15 from this guy is if the first 2-3 plays down the court, we give it to him no matter who's defending him. No matter who's defending him.
But hold
You
on.
can't say in one breath, I'm just, you know, you pass it to me, I eat off the plate, I get a plate back to you. You can't tell me Booger Smith is going to tell you to get the big man involved, and now we can't act like we don't want to do the same thing for Karl-Anthony Towns. And Fleet, it just don't work. Go ahead.
But Fleet, I agree with Fabian. Like, Karl-Anthony Towns does get the ball. He allows Fleet. He allows little guys to push him all the way out to the top of the 3-point line. Bro, he's never getting in the post. And then when he does get the ball, like I told you, I know it's only one play, but we know how this thing goes. You want the ball, nigga, here you go, and then you turn the ball over. You as a point guard, what are you going to do from now on then? Not giving your ass the ball. Karl-Anthony Towns has ample opportunities to make himself look respectable, look like he deserves the ball, but too many times he looks like he don't deserve the ball. It's just, I understand how he just continues night in and night out to allow little guys to guard him. Just like that stat that Fabian brought up was super dope. The teams you can put the best guy on Brunson so the random can guard Mikal Bridges because you know he ain't going to do much. He don't want no smoke. They do the same thing with Karl-Anthony Towns. We ain't even got to put our best big on him. A small forward on him because we ain't even worried about him. I just feel I agree with Fabian on that. He gets the ball and he don't do enough with it. I'm sorry, he just doesn't.
There's a difference. There's a difference between just passing you the ball and me knowing in my mind I want to establish you. It's just two different things. You could pass me the ball and I could touch it. Okay, I touch it and I hop it back to you. But there's another thing when we going down and I'm like, in my mind, Brunson, the primary ball handler, the guy who's making a majority of the decisions, like, I know I need him tonight. I got it. I know I got it tonight, but I know I need my guy tonight. What do I need to do to make sure he knows? If we're talking about knowing who these guys are, so we can't force the nigga to change his mentality and his mindset. So now we got to capitulate to who he is. He's soft. He's mentally, he's not. So now we got to stroke the ego a little bit. I mean, it is what it is because we're not going to get him to change. Throw that out the window. He's not going to be some tough, dominant, demanding guy. So if he's not that, do what you got to do to put him in positions of success. That's on the coach. That's on the main ball handlers. And that's on him for when he does get those opportunities, he has to maximize it. So that's what all I'm saying is it's not a point fingers and this and that. Like it's literally a trickle down effect from everybody. Everybody plays a role right now in why we aren't successful. KAT gets the ball at the top of the key. He's looking to hand it off. And when he gets into a pick and roll with Jalen Brunson, he don't roll hard. That's on him. He got to roll hard. But when he rolls hard, with his hand is high, giving you a target, Brunson, get me the motherfucking basketball. You're going to beat your matchup no matter what. Get me the basketball. It's the first quarter at the 10-minute mark. Let me establish myself. Let me get in a rhythm. Like, this is a team thing. This is not like we can individualize this thing, but this is a team thing. Everybody matters right now.
Amy, can I just play devil's advocate for 30 seconds? How many times have KAT, let's just say he does that, and then when he does offensive fouls, and now, because when are we gonna mention that and why he doesn't touch the ball as much? Because he can't stay on the floor. Because every first quarter he got 2-3 fouls and he's out the game.
All right. Well, the hero ball and
no, Fleecey. No, don't do that. No, you better than that. This ain't got nothing to do with Brunson, Flee. I'm not talking about playing hero ball. I'm just
not
saying.
Him, let's not. Period.
Right. No, but let's not act like he's not the problem at times to where he doesn't touch the ball because he can't stay on the floor because he commits dumb foul and he has to sit on the bench for 3 minutes. Like, how do we ignore that?
And bro, I mean, that's obvious. I think we all agree with that. There's no argument with that. The mentality trying to get Karl-Anthony Towns involved, and okay, so let's break down the touches even further because this is the part I'm a little bit lost on, and maybe the ball players can teach me, the nerd. Jalen Brunson, 93 touches per game throughout the season. Karl-Anthony Towns at 52 touches per game throughout the season. Front court touches, Karl-Anthony Towns gets 37.2. Brunson gets 35.8. Pretty similar. But the last 2 games, ever since they had a players-only meeting, since that Pistons game that we flaked on, Jalen Brunson went from 93 touches to 84. Karl-Anthony Towns went from, I don't even remember, to 55, which is 5 more if I'm not mistaken. And in the front court touches, it went up 5. He got 40 touches per game. And Brunson dropped to 31. So it's not like he's not getting more touches the last couple games after they were beefing about that. That's exactly what they were probably talking about. He was probably the center of all these player meetings and everything. He has to establish himself on and off the court. It's anger doesn't have to be expressed and talked about in a way where you got to be this macho, Randy Savage dude. You get the ball, don't pass him the ball back. There's things you can do to really protest aggressively on the court. You ain't got to say nothing. They're gonna all understand, bro. We're all men at the end of the day. What are you gonna do? You scared to be yelled at? What are you scared of? I just don't. The opportunities for him, where people are complaining about that, dog. He don't bring the ball up, so he's not gonna get those touches. Brunson's touches went down, and we can visually see before even digging into the stats. We can see, they're trying to get this ball around the court. Against but the Clippers, it was like that. Against Phoenix, it was clear. Brunson fucked up at the end. We got on him about that earlier, but I just will always disagree about Karl-Anthony Towns having enough chances, not getting enough touches. So you're not getting enough touches. You're the second best player. You were number 1 draft pick. You got that contract, and you're okay with not getting enough touches and getting 6 points, 2 points the other game, shooting 4 shots, 1 rebound. You're just okay with this? You're gonna let everybody, you're not gonna let nobody know but your girl. Who are you bitching at? There has to be some sort of complaint with him, man. I don't understand the defense of it, Flea. I think he's been featured enough, and when you don't get featured enough, you will protest in a way where it's like, bro, I'm gonna take the ball. I'm gonna hog it. And I get it. The Kobe comparison is far-fetched. That's a different kind of personality. He's a one-of-one personality. Ain't nobody like him. But we see that happen throughout the league. So, Sengun and KD were going back and forth about that recently. DeAndre Ayton had the balls to bitch about not getting the ball. And then he started getting the ball and looked like straight bummage. Luka Doncic said, I'm better off with Jackson Hayes going down the stretch. But at least DeAndre Ayton had the nuts to say, man, give me the ball, man. I think I could do something. Like Karl-Anthony Towns, I think if he does that, it changes everything. And again, it got to be his way. It can't be our way because we're lunatics. I didn't play basketball.
Go ahead, OG.
Just my last point. There is a problem in the locker room, and so far, 2 players, Jeff Teague and Paul Pierce, are seeing what we're seeing. They both asking, "Hey, man, he don't look happy. What's going on? Something is obviously wrong, and if this problem doesn't get fixed, this is what Knicks Rehab is going to be like after every Knicks game. We need to fix this problem."
Hey, listen, I'm gonna just go back to what I said at the beginning. This is a team thing now. This ain't just an individual player thing now. Obviously, individual players need to be playing better, but this is a team-wide thing now, from the coach down. Like, we got to reestablish what we like to do, what we're best at. It's clear as day. We desperately need Josh Hart back. He'll add something to this, right? He'll add another component to what we do, and he's an important component to what we do. I think he's important to how we play as a team. So, obviously, we're not giving up on the Knicks. It's still early. It's January. There's a lot of basketball left to play, but all we could do is hold them accountable from a game-to-game basis. We cannot act like and just think about what happened in the playoffs last year. Playoffs last year is over with. I don't give a fuck about the last year's playoffs. That's gone, and it's not coming back. The only thing that's coming in front of us is the playoffs this year. And that's why we're concerned about what niggas are doing right now. Be logical, y'all. Be logical. That's how this thing works. We're going to critique them on a game-to-game basis. When we create good habits and consistency, we could take a step back and look at what the product is looking like. But right now, the product don't look good. It doesn't look good. And it's causing for concern. Flat out.
Also, to let go of that stat, Karl-Anthony Towns is like by far, he averages like 0.4 points per touch. Like, and Brunson's like 4th on the team. Yes, he should get the ball more. It's not because I don't want him to get the ball more. I want him to, like you said, Flea, give him that ball 2 or 3 times in the start of game. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see what you do after that. Because Mike Brown already said you're the leader. I want to see that. I want to see how you respond to that. This is what I'm talking about. That's when I want to see KAT get into that mode. Everybody got your back now. What you gonna do with it? Fellas, we got Portland tonight, though. What we thinking? Tough, gritty team. Everyone can sleep on them. Denny, I had the video lined up, but Denny, this guy, the whole league's complaining about his foul calls.
Anybody in front of me, I don't care who's in front of me, is going to get that work. I'm going downhill. Don't care.
I'm initiating contact.
Nobody could guard me. Who the fuck talks like that on the Knicks? But anyway, like that's the type of confidence you want a nigga to have. And the way they playing basketball right now, they've won 5 in a row. I don't know what we're gonna do this evening. I'll leave it like that. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if Portland's a bad team. So what? Niggas is playing good basketball right now. We'll see what the Knicks do.
We said the same thing before the Phoenix game. Portland's not as good as Phoenix, but they beat a lot of teams the last several years because they beat up on the perimeter. They get a lot of steals. They're active. They will rip you. So with our flaws that we don't have anybody to bring the ball up, they will expose the shit out of that. Them young boys do not play. The kid Tamani Kamara, we know he's gonna go guard Jalen Brunson today. That's another kid, outstanding defender. I think he was all defensive first team last year. Denny this is what I'm talking about with Denny, Avdia. He's unapologetic about his game. I don't even think about them foul calls, man. I don't play to play. I don't play for foul calls. I play to win. I'm just trying to score. I don't fuck what y'all talking about. And I'm gonna keep doing it.
OG, we paying attention to shit, right? We see all the shit. Denny Avdia is leading the league in free throws attempted per game, and I think free throws taken total free throws, right? So playing out of his mind, I think he won Western Conference Player of the Week or Player of the Month, one of the two. Who on the Knicks right now, at this present moment, in the hotel, on the way to Portland, who on the Knicks right now is saying, I'm shutting the water off on that? I don't give a fuck how many points I score tonight. I don't care what I do on the offensive end tonight. That is getting shut off. Who on the Knicks is doing that? Who's going to take that personal tonight?
Nobody.
That's the problem.
Nobody.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there.
But, we got guys with a whole lot of talent. We should be fine.
This is true.
I'm looking forward to us barely winning tonight. And I won't be surprised if we lose. Just being honest, it's on the road. And, nobody's scared of us. Nobody respects us. We have beef and turmoil in the locker room. Guys on the floor don't look happy. They're not playing together. They're not playing as a unit. So, I think until we fix these problems, we're liable to lose, every game, no matter what the talent is. Because, we're not playing great basketball. We definitely ain't playing good defense. I'm not going to even say great defense. We're not playing good defense. I'm not going to even let alone try to say great. So I just think, we have a major problem. And until it gets fixed, some of these wins, it's going to be coming down to the wire, like a Phoenix. When you got the ball, you either tie or you down one, and it's like, mental fatigue or the physical fatigue. If you can't fight through that, you're going to get picked apart. So I think tonight is a very dangerous game. And if we lose this game, listen, I said at the beginning of the season, Mike Brown will get fired. if this continues to go like this at the end of the season. Listen, Flea, I understand, but let's be honest. If you can't get your guys up, if we continue to keep having these bad third quarters, if you can't get your players to get to get on the same accord, then what the fuck are you doing? So for me, I'm good for you, I'm sorry.
Nah, with you saying that, I don't want to forget LaMelo Ball versus Charles Lee is becoming a big deal in Charlotte. And I think he benched LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball came out and held himself accountable. But then I seen a video with a whole bunch of Hornets fans saying, man, Charles Lee is trash. Get him out of here. So to your point, will there
They won by 55 points last night.
They smoked
Utah. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
So LaMelo, who we've been saying before Knipple was there was no seriousness from him. But ever since he got there, it's almost like Knipple makes him want to play, or he's excited about playing basketball. And Charles Lee's first time head coach. He came off the Boston Celtics bench. He has some experience. He went to Bucknell. Was a Flea? No.
Yeah, but the young black coach always gets the shit roster, and then they want to tell him he ain't a good coach. Like they do that to all the young black coaches. They don't give them niggas no fair shake. Stephen Silas had the same thing. Went to Houston. His last press conference, he was crying. Walked away from this press conference crying because the guys wouldn't play for him, and now he looks like a shit head coach, and now he can't get another job. That's not on him. That's the roster that you gave him. Like some of these young, and I'm just specifically young black head coaches. Some of these guys get some bad rosters, and they're expected to make miracles out of these shit rosters. Why does Brian O'Keefe still have a job? Do y'all even know who the fuck Brian O'Keefe is? No. He's coaching Washington. Why the fuck does he still have a job?
And why isn't he talked about?
So this is it's a different conversation, but all I'm saying is that, like, I was just coming back to what you're saying. They're saying Charles Lee is trash. What the fuck does Charles Lee have on the roster right now that's gonna give him a fair shake on is he a good coach or not? He's getting the most out of that young team, so he must be a decent coach. Now niggas ain't dapping up Mosley. After the first 2 years, now all of a sudden you getting clips of Wendell Carter don't want to dap up Jamal Mosley no more. They don't want to play for Jamal Mosley. Now it's going to be he ain't shit, as opposed to Orlando Magic are just as a team are underachieving. I just don't like when they do these coaches like that, and then they make it look like they weren't good head coaches. These players are fucking pussy. I hate using that term, but that's how they act. They don't play with enough toughness nowadays, and then these coaches get scapegoated. Same thing was about to happen to Bickerstaff in Cleveland. Thank God Detroit gave him an opportunity to just show that he's a damn good coach. Thank God. Ty Lue lucky as hell he won in 2016. Lucky as hell. Because if he didn't and didn't go to the finals back-to-back years after that, Ty Lue wouldn't have a job either.
No, but that JD, just to give you your props, I ain't even got to respond. That JD Bickerstaff, what you just said, to me, that sums it up. And that was a great point. That was a hell of a great point. And I agree, Fabian even said, these things aren't spoken about. You know how it is, man. They scared to speak about that. Listen, people worry about their money, how they look, and they worry about everything else. Nobody's trying to be honest. Nobody's trying to have substance. Nobody's trying to have no morals. Like, these people just want to be rich and famous. And some people don't even want to be rich. They just want to be famous. So nobody's going to speak the truth. But everything you said, which was great, that JB was 100% correct. Luckily, Detroit gave him a shot. And now you see the type of coach that he is. So that was a great point. I was going to give you props on that.
Appreciate you, OG.
Only thing about that is for every JB and whoever, you got a Doc Rivers.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Like
he's in the class by himself.
Like, hold on, because
nigga know where the bodies. Nigga know where the bodies is at.
I understand what you're saying, and before that was Adrian Griffin. So I understand what you're saying, but they fired Budenholzer. They fired Frank Vogel. They fired white guys too.
Earl Watson had Devin Booker early. Earl Watson said Devin Booker going to be the best two guard in the league.
But
they got Earl out of there.
I don't see it the way you see it, because they replaced Ime with Joe, with Maz. Like, I don't see that.
Keep going. How many times can we say that? How many times can we say that? That's a great example. How many of those? How many do we have?
Monty Williams with JB Bickerstaff. Like we could. I'm saying it's
championship. No, championship. I feel.
You mean? No. Oh, yeah. Because
I'm saying Joe. I'm moving the goalpost, but I'm
yes, because I understand what you're saying. Maybe it was a reaction, and maybe that's how a lot of people have felt for decades. But present day, like I don't like that Orlando's not gonna give Mosley a dap, and they tired of him. When I told you listen, I don't know how much better Paolo got, and that's a him thing. That's not Mosley's fault. What position he gonna put you on the court when you can't?
Mosley will be the scapegoated coach.
And they should be talking about how Paolo, what the fuck are you doing on the court, bro? I don't see no difference from you now and 3 years ago. You the same guy.
What they said his name is PB No J. Did y'all see that on Twitter?
No.
Somewhere they said PB No J.
Who is that?
Paulo Banchero No J. Like, I'm seeing that now.
Junior,
like,
okay.
But it's just one thing y'all missing, and I'm gonna just
leave it. No, PB No J.
No J. Right. I get it. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was a little slow.
With the coaches thing, y'all both made great points. But Fabian, the difference between, like you said, the other guys get fired, they get jobs right away. The other niggas, your booty.
So that's why I'm saying, Nick, I saw somebody said don't bring race into it. That's why I bring race into it. Because that white coach Frank Vogel, who ain't done shit, he gonna get a job over and over and over again until he gets the championship with the Lakers. He gonna get a job. Fuck is he done?
No. Where's he at? Where's he at right now?
Jobless. But how many opportunities did he get? Indiana. Yes. Orlando was shit.
Yes.
Then he was in Phoenix. That was shit. One successful spot after Indiana, and he still gets shot after shot. Thank you, mid-range hopes. Lloyd Pierce. The first coach that Trae Young got fired. Why can't he get another head coaching job? He got to sit next to Rick Carlisle now.
Who did
he was a damn good coach.
No. Who did they replace him with? Who did they replace Lloyd Pierce with? Who did they replace Lloyd Pierce with?
And they got him out of there fast too, Nate McMillan. Okay. And they got him out of there fast too.
So all I'm saying is that
stop this, man.
It's not like 30 years ago, bro. I was tired of seeing Mike Fratello on new teams. I was tired of seeing. I'm just saying, the people I'm tired of seeing. I don't think I can't say the same thing anymore. I just can't.
Okay.
And even JB Bickerstaff replaced Monty Williams. Like it's a lot of these. It's going on. Atkinson, that's just a happenstance to me. Mike Brown has gotten a chance at the chance too.
Bro, no. I know I just tried to start some mess, but the other guys, they get jobs back to back to back. These are like, bro, look at Sam Cassell. Like, look at certain guys that's like they're not even getting looked at to get a job. No, listen, I just got to be honest. I leave it alone.
But where do these guys get? Like, I didn't expect Mosley, JB Bickerstaff. I know JB Bickerstaff, his pops was in the game. Mike Brown, where did he come? I think it's a way different. Is it perfect? No. Is it still? I seen Steve Nash get hired and flamed. We were flaming Steve Nash from beginning to end. That was not cool. In New York, flamed. We flamed his ass. JJ Redick is either a laughing stock. We're laughing at him, and he's starting to become a real time laughing stock.
That was going to be
the
my
niggas get demoted. They get demoted before they get another opportunity. Yeah, there's a few diamonds in the rough. Yeah, JB Bickerstaff. What the fuck did Mike Brown have to do before he got another coaching opportunity in Sacramento? Sit his ass next to Steve Kerr for 10 years, damn near, before he got another opportunity. Like nah, they don't do these black head coaches the same way they do white. Sorry.
Do you consider Derek Fisher a brother? He coached the Knicks. Well, we
never got another job after that,
and he shouldn't.
No, never got another one.
And he shouldn't. Right. He should not. Like, I'm with you, but some of these guys, who's the guy you mentioned for the Wizards?
Well, Brian, the white boy right now, Brian O'Keefe, but he ain't doing it.
Horrible. I'm tired of, what was the old Celtics coach that he coached Philly after that? O'Brien? Remember, he used to have them jacking three?
Yeah.
Got rid, done. Ain't seen him since. A lot of guys have been shipped off the reservation, and I'm very proud of that. I think we're in a new era is all I'm saying. It's not anywhere near what it was.
That's a good point. Right. But I don't think
we're Willie Green at now.
But I I don't think nobody is saying that it is nowhere near like that.
Goodbye, Willie. He was in New Orleans, had them playing good basketball. They finally
good basketball.
Yo, Willie Green had them competing, man. He made the playoffs with them as the head coach. He did.
Oh,
I was gonna say a name and fuck it up.
Listen,
I was gonna say a name.
JJ Redick.
Big shot. I was gonna say it and really roll the dice on this one. I was gonna really say, a little Portland name. I was gonna really fuck this shit up, Lee.
He fucked that up. Oh, it ain't about his coaching. It ain't about. Well, hold on, because Splitter got them niggas playing way better than that nigga had them playing.
No. Wait. Billups did not. Whatever they got going on right now, Billups set that up. That's not what came out in the news is basically, bro, we're tanking. That was not Billups' fault. We all praise Chauncey Billups. I saw how them boys, they guard you in the perimeter.
Tiago don't have them playing in tank mode. Tiago has them playing in, we might be in the play-in.
Because he's allowed to play them now, more so. But you still, if you look at their injury report, it's still a little suspect over there in Portland.
Why? Because Scoop bum ass not playing?
No. What? Damn. Maybe. My bad for trying to get.
No. I'm just gonna say, just the point with that is me. The greatest example is JJ Redick. No brother's gonna get a Lakers head coaching job straight from YouTube. Get to the first round in the playoffs and win one game with LeBron and Luka, and you still have a job. Another coach would have been fired. And like I
got fired.
Rest my case. Thank you.
In the Western Conference Finals. Goodbye.
Frank Vogel got fired after winning the chip. We got to stop. Same organization.
He had countless jobs. What the fuck did he do in Orlando?
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
And
absolutely nothing.
But where is Frank Vogel? Darvin Ham has a job.
Frank Vogel was just coaching in Phoenix, bro. Last season. He was just coaching.
Garbage. Out of there. These guys are gonna get jobs now. Mosley, if Mosley gets fired from Orlando, he's getting a job. He's getting a job.
As an assistant, he's not gonna find no head coaching job immediately. That's held. That immediate head coaching thing is held for Doc Rivers, Jason Kidd, Ty Lue, Ime Udoka. Those guys are the guys that if they lose their job, they'll get another head coaching job. JB Bickerstaff, excuse me, JB. Buck stops there. That's 5. That's a good list. But after that, how many other guys are gonna get? Chauncey Billups gets cleared. Is he ever gonna get a head coaching job again?
I doubt it because he's too hot.
If he gets cleared.
Here's the alley-oop. I'm surprised AllBall missed this one. There's a man who didn't even sniff an assistant coaching job, and he coached MVPs. He got a chill ring, and he came to the Knicks. You didn't say Tibbs?
No. But I made that point a long time ago. But go ahead, though.
No, but he's never an assistant. Yeah. He ain't do Kenny Atkinson route. He ain't go to YouTube. He said, I'm not going to be the assistant coach. I'm a head coach. So he's the only guy I think Tibbs that can get it, that fits the description of what y'all talking about.
Yeah, but we're forgetting Tibbs did all the work early. He's a 90s assistant coach. He's sitting right next to Dan Gundy during our runs. He's sitting next to, it ain't like he ain't put in the work before he got that job in Chicago. It was like a miracle that he got that job in Chicago.
Oh boy, I'm trying to help.
He was well overdue.
I'm trying to help your argument, Flea. And you just told me.
I'm just I don't really have a stance in it. I'm just saying that what I see from the black head coaches is not fewer times than many. They get a roster that is ready made for them to take it to the next level. They always got to do their work out the mud. And if it doesn't happen while they're getting it out the mud, they are deemed a decent to bad coach. When some of these white coaches, they don't get success early, they can move on and find other opportunities, find other jobs. Their coaching isn't hit because they weren't successful with their first team. That's all I'm saying.
Jackson got fired. Steve Kerr came in, got all the credit. In Toronto, I forgot the name of that coach. He got fired.
Dwayne Casey.
Nick Nurse came in, got all the listen.
There's plenty of examples.
Tibbs got fired, and they bringing in Mike Brown to go get that chip or a ball. What you talking about? And Tibbs deserves all the credit. They did him like Mark Jackson. How about that? Yeah. And Flea's been talking about this for 2 years, but you ain't want to listen. You scapegoating Mike Thibodeau, and they brought Mike Downtown Brown. I don't know where. Taking Tibbs credit, huh?
Boogie Cousins, bitch. Boogie Cousins, bitch ass, just folded and quit on Mike Malone. You know what Mike Malone? You know what opportunity Mike Malone got? He went and coached the Denver Nuggets, and now he's a championship level coach. And he got to coach arguably the best center of all time in some people's eyes coming up now. All I'm saying, man, niggas. When you look when it's different. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I'm not arguing. What you said, argue with the fucking wall. Don't argue with me. I'm not arguing with none of you niggas about that.
It's a very solid surface you tapped over. That's a great work you did.
It's a wall. Argue with that shit. Don't argue with me. Plenty of examples. Wrap us up, Ray.
All right, it's getting tiring. I'm sorry. We had a little racially inspired debate. Did we do enough?
You stupid. You stupid too. I'm ready to call everybody stupid now. Get me out of here, Ray. Get me out of here, Ray.
As conscious, thank you for your $2. Bucks got Miles Turner. They're not taking KAT for him. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, John Castiglione. Appreciate it. $10. I respect the hustle and your hustle and your passion. I love ball. My Sixers are the team. No one wants to play in the East. For a team with plenty of former college teammates, you lack that brotherhood feeling. I see what you did there, Philly fan. City of brotherly love. That's what you've been harping on. If you brothers, you fight.
True.
You balk on me, get the furniture moving like Flea claims he gonna do with me. Not happening. Not happening. I fight dirty.
I like to call her Scully. That's all I want.
He going nice.
Nike Scully. I seen a Nike Scully OG hat on. You got a car. I'm just thinking about things I need to take home with me when I go and visit my brothers. That's all.
Why you dudes from that side of Queens always trying to rob somebody, man?
It's mine. Borrow.
James Carter, thank you for your $5. Peace and blessings, my brothers. In all three of your opinions, do you regret the Randle KAT trade? Oh boy.
Yeah, we can end there. Yeah, any more super chats?
Yeah, a couple more. Okay. You gotta hate it.
I'd like OG to respond.
Hold on. Let me preface this by saying the talentless trade of Julius Randle and Karl-Anthony Towns. Did you like that trade, old boy, with no talent versus no talent on each side? Do you regret it?
Nope. Can't stand Julius Randle.
You hate Julius Randle more than you presently hate KAT.
I hate Julius Randle right below LeBron James. It's LeBron, then it's Julius Randle.
Damn.
Can't stand Julius Randle. Yeah. You know, he ain't like us over here. He ain't want to be here. What am I like him for?
Just like KAT?
Well, you know, we'll see. It's starting to look like that, but
we'll see.
Yeah.
The question is, no matter what, anybody but Julius Randle.
Nah, I caught him. I caught him, Fabian. The shoulder roll didn't work that time. I caught him on the chin. He got a solid chin now. Pause. He just took that. He even flinch. So sorry, I got him though.
You take light jabs in the fight. Gotta put a big knockout.
You see?
Speaking of that, ex-conscious. Thank you for your $2. Brunson a 2. Brunson's a 2 masquerading as a 1. Go get the guy, OG. Can we say that KAT is a 3 masquerading as a 5?
Plays like that.
2 masquerading, period.
No strays. Thank you for your $4.99, you big hater. $99. Peace, Knicks Rehab. I came to kick y'all back in while y'all were down, but seems like the chat got it covered. My job is fucking bastard.
No strays is solid, man. He's solid.
Sean, right now, thanks again for your $5. Revisionist history is a motherfucker, man. No, we don't miss Randle. don't, don't know why people keep asking Knicks fans that. We're gonna figure it out. Relax. Yes, correct, Sean. It's very incomplete. It's not that I miss Randle, it's that I miss Randle, Mitchell Robinson. There was 3 or 4 guys along with him to replace his Achua, and not just Randle. Randle is a lunatic.
Nigga called Julius Foolius. That was funny.
In New York?
No, Sazna said KAT is the superior player to Foolius. But I was like, who's Foolius? But I said, oh, Julius.
Yo, Cash, what I do to you? What made you believe I don't know how to spell masquerading? And you had spell check before you type that in there. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, go to hell. Go to hell, Cash.
I don't know how to spell it. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Who cares?
What time is it again? 6 o'clock or right?
Yeah.
Yep, 6 p.m. 5 your time. 6 the way these NBA games start. She hate interference. You can't. Is he talking to you, Fleet?
I don't know, but I had smoke for her about 2 hours ago. She's just popping up now. But she said we got KAT for clicks. No, we gonna kick KAT back in every time he don't show up. That's what we doing.
Tory B, what up?
What up, girl?
Tory B, thank you for the love as always. Couldn't have been anywhere else. Are we going live after the game? All balls faces at all. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
No, that face wasn't for that. That face was just like, yo, bro, on how I fit, yeah. These dudes is annoying, bro. Like, so at this point, it's sad, but it's like, I'm not even excited for this game tonight. So it's just that's just my face. But listen, it's up to y'all. We can go remember it'll be 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that ain't bad. Why? Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Why wait till tomorrow for the disaster? Let's get that shit over with. But it's up to my brothers. It don't matter to me. I'm up. It's NFL playoffs. I ain't gonna sleep no time soon. So, I mean, it's up to y'all.
Yo, Flea, and all, but we gotta make this hoodie, man. Sorry, Tory B.
Plural hoodies.
Hoodies.
Hold on. Let me do that correctly because now I see she must have changed her what they call it.
Avatar.
Right. So the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, exquisite, the elegant. Tory B, what up, baby?
She said she on a cruise right now. She cruising.
Word?
Talking about.
I think that's what she said in the comments.
When we're cruising together, memories of. See, y'all know nothing about that. Let me chill.
Hold on. You going with the original, or you going with?
What you talking about?
Okay.
Going with Smokey every time. But rest in peace to the legend, D'Angelo. Listen, one of the greatest artists ever do it. But goes with the originals, man. I'm sorry. Baby, let's cruise.
How about you, please?
I'm about to blast that as soon as I get off that. As soon as I get off here, yeah.
I can play that. That's a classic. I can play that. It's Sunday. Feel good music.
Easy like Sunday morning. You see Sunday service with AllBall? I see somebody say that. That was a nice little name.
Smoke is your grandpa's AllBall.
So we shall see you after the game. It was 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.